10, 11, 12, 13,
We
14.
stop, please.
Poop.
We're
Judging.
here
Are
now,
we gonna
everyone.
get
Welcome
copyrighted?
back to this. Why are we getting copyrighted?
Oh, I don't know. I was singing some TikTok song I heard off of YouTube.
Well, I didn't even hear it, so hopefully they didn't even hear it.
YouTube,
Yay.
YouTube. Gotta get down on YouTube.
Party, I'm partying.
You see, I don't watch TikTok, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're uncultured.
I
No, it's not that we're uncultured, it's that we're too cultured for TikTok.
thank you.
Mm,
Thank you. There is a thing
that's what
that
an
is being.
uncultured person says.
Cough, cough, we're intellectuals.
Are we really?
No, he's talking about the
Who's
people
the
who don't watch
we?
TikTok.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be me.
We don't use TikTok.
Are you sure you want to be associated with me, Ral?
I never said I'm associated with you.
Anyways, we're back. Peggy, tell us what happened.
Yeah,
okay.
Peggy.
Okay.
You got it,
okay.
Peggy. We believe in
Okay,
you.
cool.
I
While Peggy
know.
does
Believe in
that, I'm
her.
gonna be playing a game on my phone, so...
What? That's rude. Okay. Okay, so when the episode first started, we decided to rest after a fight. And Linmar kind of dove into his backstory with the three shady men, and then Bonti kind of added in because he also had history with the three shady men. Can we name them the three shady men?
Now you
Sure.
can name them 5 guys, though.
Stop.
Okay, and then we traveled to Wyvern Tor, and then what the hell?
That's a bad word. What the heck?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is a
Um,
family friendly stream.
No, it's
I don't know what word I wrote, but it was like we got there and we saw purposeful
What?
carvings. I
Purposeful?
don't know. We saw some kind of carvings.
You mean purposeful?
How do you spell purposeful?
Peggy.
Shoot,
Oh my god.
we'll get to that later.
I got suddenly
And
louder.
oh, sorry. I was
No, I
lower.
did, not you. I'm sorry.
Okay, then we saw the skeleton that we learned was Tobias's. Well, before we knew it was Tobias, Blue was the one that went to see everyone or see the two things that were there, and he was kind of like in the center doing his thing, being what is it, an archaeologist thing, and the circle is named Wyvern Tor, so not the place. I don't know. He just said the circle is named Wyvern Tor, and it was the history of the orc raid back in the beginning when Rao said the bunch of 500 years ago, 500 years ago, something like that. I don't know, but Rao said stuff that was related to it. Hey, he gets to play games on his phone while I do my intros. I
No,
get
I'm
to
not. I'm not playing games. That was a joke.
Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Keep going. I'm listening. Just
Oh,
writing down notes as you do this.
sure. Okay, this is why I shouldn't do them. He says they're the ancestors, and then he has no connection to Mirrormen.
Mirror of Dead Man. The Mirror Men.
Mirror
Peggy.
man.
It's the merry men.
Same thing I
Cha
saw.
cha cha cha. Hey, he steals from the ingredients.
Now that we may get copyrighted for, but it's fine.
Right.
Because that was a spot
Okay.
on impersonation by Ryle.
Right. It was off tune anyway.
Damn, called you a bitch.
I did
No,
not.
it's
But
okay.
sure.
I'll only allow that from Peggy.
Yay. He had no he had no relation to the very bad men either. A lot of earrings. He's kind of rich. I don't think
He
does
looks
Blue know
very
he's rich? I don't
handsome.
know. We'll find out.
Very handsome.
He's a pretty boy.
There you go. There's a
Oh,
picture of him.
there he
The
is.
fuck boy.
Let's make that bigger. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Blue reveals things to Tobias. I wrote his name down as Toby.
No, he does not look like Toby from The Office. Stop
Oh, not poor Toby. Yeah, and
it.
then
Indeed.
we learned some stuff, and then we got attacked by a bunch of orcs and a bunch of shaman. And then they tried to steal Ta-byebye-us. We got him back though, and that lasted us forever, but that's fine. Oh, and we ate chocolate.
I feel like
the last part of
three
that.
things were all out of order.
Well, the last part of that
Good
just
joke.
like covered
It's like after the battle.
4 hours in 3 words.
I mean, yeah, that's what we did. It should have lasted 3 words long, but it didn't.
It's there. Inspiration is there. I always love it when Peggy does the intro.
Peggy
It's
is
so it's so, you know, from the perspective of someone who wasn't paying attention and was just tripping through the entire session.
Rude. Okay, I pay attention. I just don't get the right
I'm
details.
saying not paying attention because they were tripping through the entire session.
Okay, I don't trip over things. I mean, are you saying I'm high?
She doesn't even understand the slang, guys.
I don't have anything. I swear.
Where's the weed, Peggy? Where's the weed?
I wish I knew.
Wait. Hold
Yes,
up.
yes.
I'm sending a very funny joke.
Holding up.
I'm sending very,
Are you
very
gonna
funny
be a
joke.
Remy.
dad?
I'm sending a
Remy.
very funny joke. There it
Please
is.
don't hold this up.
Ah,
God
yes.
damn it.
Okay, go.
It's always Haven.
Yes, a salad bar.
Good old salad
Okay.
bar.
Where's my music?
Well, I was
Gone,
about to
I
ask
ate it.
you about that.
Michelle, if you talk one
Ryle,
more
there's
time,
no
I'm kicking
music,
you out of the
Ryle.
game. If someone talks one more time, I'm kicking them out of the game. Wait, it was me. Fuck! Alright, guys.
DM
Please
has
be
the
honest
lead.
with yourself.
We just lost our PG rating, boys.
We've never had it.
Fuck it, let's go. Okay, so you guys
Remy
are
cries in
in the dead of
demonetization.
night. Lilith is by Ta-byebye-us right now, and beside Blue and Linmar, there is this metal being that is just standing there. This triangular pyramid with three small spears on him, just standing there and looking at both of you.
Linmar
And
is...
why is Vati there?
He pushed the orc off the cliff, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, but he should be up here.
You look like you're about to push him off the cliff.
Hey,
Who
who the
pushed
fuck
us?
pushed me?
It was me, God.
I am currently trying to drag Ta-byebye-us up.
Cool, roll me strength check.
Blue
Yay.
waves to the thing.
Strength. Here we go.
You got it, Lilith.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, alright
Nice.
then.
First roll of the
Nat 20.
game, okay.
you go up to Tobias and just go, get your ass up, and pick him up on your soldier.
I'm dragging him up, even though I told him to get his ass up.
No, you're doing a fireman's carry.
He's knocked out right now, so...
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Linmar's kind of got an arrow on this string and is just looking at this thing in confusion. Is this a friend
As you
of
say hi
yours?
to it, Blue, it just goes. That's my best impression of radio static, guys. Shut up.
That's pretty good.
Siren head.
Blue's shaking her head because she's like, I can't understand you.
Is this a friend of yours?
What the hell is that?
No, that's not a friend of mine. I mean, I drank the swirly potion.
Well, that could explain it, I suppose. Is it just looking at us?
I mean, yeah, it looks
It's
kind of
looking
nice.
around. It's just looking around. You see, its three eyes are pointed at different directions. While we
I
at
don't.
look at the same direction.
I don't like those lips. I
That's
really
not
don't.
nice.
I mean, look at that.
I'm just imagining I'm where my character is. I have Ta-byebye-us with as well.
I'm just gonna start cycling through different languages, trying to communicate with this thing. Most of what I'm trying to say is, um, what are you?
Even Linmar, with his 21 knowledges known, does not know this language.
21 knowledges?
Languages known.
Okay, well then.
I
I'm a
mean,
duh.
Confused cat noises.
It
Can
doesn't.
I insight it to see what's up?
You can, I guess.
Another nat 20. Another nat 20.
What dice should I
23?
23.
use? Light malicious. Oh, uh, Light malicious. You've been failing me for so long. It's time to put you away now.
It only
R.I.P.
likes Droop.
No, it rolled a nat one.
hey,
R.I.P.
Time to bring out Borealis, the other Borealis one. Okay, 23.
Mm.
What are you exactly trying to insight?
What's his state of mind? Like, is he
It
aggressive?
just looks confused as to why it's here. And as you're looking at this thing, eventually, as it's like turning around, just looking at all of you, you see at the center part of its body, just reality just starts contorting, and in a split second, the creature's gone.
That was fun.
Huh. Nice.
Reverend, come here.
Batu, Batu's gonna look over at that body and just kind of just inspect it, see what if he has anything like maybe orders or anything like that, or any items.
Uh, sure. Make me an investigation check.
You're good at that, right?
Nope.
Yeah,
Apparently, I
Natural
am.
20. Hell yes.
instead of freaking last fight, this is what it gives us.
Last fight it wasn't too
Okay,
bad.
I'm just gonna give you
Two.
disadvantage just arbitrarily because I'm not liking the natural 20s.
You have to call it before the roll.
Hold on. Let me look at give me a second.
I forgot how hot my computer gets when I stream.
Get a fan.
Cooking my legs off.
Why is it in your lap?
Because it's always in my lap.
Well, no wonder it gets hot. You're probably blocking all the airflow.
Yep.
I'm sitting with my legs spread.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
That's not what that sounded worse out of my mouth than it did in my head.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
God, hold on.
I
I will
apologize.
I apologize,
Jester says it
I
better.
but I'm gonna have to
apologize.
go through every crevice you got here, friend. Trying
Oh
to find
no.
something.
Sir, I want you to spread your legs wider,
Uh,
further apart.
yeah,
Oh
excuse
yeah,
me, but I'm gonna have to lift
that's
up
it.
this flap.
Did I get
Um,
to them around this time?
before, before that, Vati, you do find, because I
Yes,
forget
sir.
what armor that they're wearing. You do find ring mail on
Mm.
these orcs.
Hmm.
Uh, there's nothing much of significance. They do have a spear, which their spear is made to be part spear and part staff because they were magic casters.
Hmm.
And the eye that was glowing green, it just looks normal now.
Well, does the armor look usable?
It looks usable and very big.
Hmm.
Seeing that Vati is checking out that buddy, I would start heading over to the other weird looking one over here.
Man, I'm just gonna leave it be. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm gonna go try to heal up on this.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything on that loot.
Oh
Um,
god, feel like I'm breathing out of my side.
probably are. That was not a very good fight for you, was it?
Nope, nope.
Yeah, that's it.
But thank you for keeping me alive. I don't know if that.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, I figured you would be useful, and you were. So thank you for pushing that orc off the cliff. And then somehow tripping up the other one. Not sure how you managed that, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
yeah, I saw you struggling trying to push him off, so I was like, I might as well do it myself.
Struggling
I'll be over here.
is not the right term. Okay.
Would I make it to the top of the cliff with Tobias now?
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
No, you're actually down here for some reason.
Oh yeah, because I slipped and fell
Absolutely.
off.
Yep, absolutely.
Can I
Blue's
move
just
Tobias?
Blue's just standing there, and the creature is no longer there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on this body? Like orders for why they would want to be taken to
Uh,
bias?
roll me a strength check.
What?
Not strength. Sorry, investigation. I'm doing something else.
Yeah, lift
No,
up
yeah, I
his
figured you were multitasking, but still couldn't pass up the chance to make fun of you. Oh, okay, 15.
Okay, that's with disadvantage. Um,
roll
da-
20's
da- da-
being nice
da-
to us right now.
Shush,
it's
shush,
it's
don't call it
basically
out.
about it's basically about the same.
Ring
Only
mail.
yeah, ring mail. Hold on, let me
A
see, because I finally have my
staff.
other phone up. Ring mail, staff slash spear. Their eyes are not glowing anymore. They're big and burly. But on this one, you do see a map,
Ho ho
and
ho.
it's just a map to Wyvern Tor.
Aw. You know me and my maps. I still have that mysterious map from the Wave Echo Cave, which I don't know what is on, but that's fine.
Yes.
I'll take the map anyways. Why not? Add to
Okay.
my collection.
Yeah. Okay. Order.
Hee hee hee.
Blue, can you help me with this guy?
Sure.
Oh,
How?
We just take his other.
Okay.
We are going to have words with him after he wakes up.
Honestly, if he ever wakes up at this point.
Stupid wizard. I'm just gonna drag him back to his tent and just throw him in it. With Blue's help.
Wow, not nicely.
No, it's his
Does he
fault.
finally wake up?
Nope.
Wizard?
I'm gonna throw him. Well, I mean, I don't even think I can throw him very far, but it's just
No,
like a
But
you
this
you can't.
man's
You
is
can only
level 1 or
plop them
something.
down at his tent.
yeah, just a meh.
Okay. He's back at his tent. You guys should be around there.
oh. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just trying to clean myself off.
We're
Are you
just
looking
dropping
at
him
the
off.
other? Are you looking at the other bodies of the orcs?
Oh,
Lidmar?
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, Linmar would, because he would be interested in trying to find something to find
Okay.
out
I'll
what
just
Tobias was
I'll just keep that.
doing.
Um.
did you want me to go with you?
You don't really look up to the task, but if you want to, sure.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Don't want
Okay.
get ambush or anything like that.
Between you guys, you only really find great axes, javelins,
Well,
and rations.
I'll, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'll take some of the rations.
I have too many rations, help yourself.
I mean, also, I mean, we can always go through these guys, carry what we can. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit heavy, but if we can make it to a town or a city, we can sell these off,
Hmm.
Well, you
make some,
always
make
have
some
your
side money.
bag.
We do have the bag of holding. I
Oh,
suppose
you
we could.
got one of them magic things, huh?
Several, yes.
Oh well, that's nice. Hmm. Well, there you go. We can put most of their weapons and maybe some armor or whatever they have there, and go
Correct
sell it
me
for.
if I'm wrong, Ryle, but Phandalin was not. We couldn't sell weapons and stuff to Phandalin, right? Because they weren't in need of them. I feel like we had tried to sell weapons to them before, and they were like, nah.
Bigger, and I think we were getting more
Uh,
adventurers.
you tried to sell them to.
Linen? That's who Balthazar
Yeah,
was
you did
bartering with, I think.
you did Linen and Balthazar. Wait, no. You tried to buy weapons. I don't remember you guys selling weapons.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, I would put stuff in my bag of holding. God, you guys really want me to. I have to type in a lot of stuff. Okay, how much of.
Keep track of the weight.
Oh god.
Speaking of, did you ever? I don't know. I gave the list to Lilith and um, Linmar about copper things.
Oh, I think Linmar has that.
I do. Oh no. I probably put it in here because I mean I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Why do I have a +1 longbow?
That was from Copper.
That was from okay.
Yeah, we didn't find anything on their bodies. No map, no instructions or anything like that. Talking to Lilith, coming back up.
Gotcha. There weren't any. The orders.
I
I'll
mean,
probably ask
I think it's pretty
why.
obvious what happened here.
Yeah,
He was digging in the wrong place. Probably upset somebody.
Well, for what reason?
I mean, it is some. It's like a burial site, right? Like a lot of artifacts and everything of their culture and all that. DM.
That's what Wyvern Tor was. He said
Yeah.
that it
So,
was a ritual ground.
so I mean, and you saw them magic users. They didn't like it that much.
Nope, I imagine
So
they did it. Somebody's been messing around with their stuff and they retaliated.
Maybe
oh
they
yeah,
wanted to find something in here.
It looked like they were just trying to take away Ta-byebye-us to wherever they were going back. We should have let one of them go. I could have hunters marked them and we could have tracked them back to where they came from.
Mm.
More so
Tobias did tell me about an orc tribe that was one of the people that was here a long time ago. They're called the Blood Arrows.
Well, that doesn't sound friendly.
have I heard of them?
roll me a history check.
You're good
So
at
I
that,
do.
right?
Just remember that it's still nighttime for you guys, and only Linmar has gotten his full sleep. Nope, you've never heard of Vati.
Yeah, well, I'm from the southern part of Vandalin, so I have no idea. We could probably talk to him.
In the morning.
Yeah, because I need my rest. I don't know about you.
To be
I'm gonna go.
perfectly honest with you, I've had a rest already, but I could really
Oh,
use
good
another
for
one.
you. Let's
I could use another one, is what I was saying.
Can Blue sleep up
Was
here instead this time?
Sure.
it was
Yeah.
my turn to take a shift, I think, if you want to take a nap.
I will do so.
you got to go get him, Blue.
I'm
I'm in
not
here.
going. I'm just sleeping up here.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
What?
What just happened?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I'll keep watch.
I'm going to go into another meditation.
Roll me a perception check, Lilith.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Notice I'm right next to Lilith.
Mm,
Oh nah.
nothing.
18. That was a 9, Peggy. That roll was a 9.
I know, but that's awesome.
So, as you're looking out, you hear distant, distant howls of wolves. The moon is being covered by the clouds, and nothing else. Just the wind brushing against your hair.
I mean, I'll just sit there and keep watch.
And eventually, you do see the sun rising from the horizon.
Goody. Has that been 8 hours? Can I wake everyone up?
Uh, you give them a little bit more time, an hour or two, but eventually you can go around start waking them up.
Okay, I'll do so. I'll wake up Linmar and Vati first.
No, what? Oh, fuck. Now. Oh.
Did I get another meditation in?
Y'all counted a step.
Okay. Woof. Woof, woof. Okay. Gave myself 444 health points by accident. Whoopsies.
What the hell are you talking about, Litmar?
That wasn't Linmar.
And then after that, I'll try to jump up, like, hey, I'm not gonna try to climb this. If there's a stick, I'm gonna try to use that and reach over and like poke around blindly to see if I can get Blue. Blue,
Hmm?
wake up!
Cat noises.
Roar, I don't. She gets down the ledge. Do we get the full rest benefit or anything at all?
I think we do.
I think we lost our boy.
Where's Ryle?
Wow,
It's
nice.
his,
You
his
gave
Oh,
him
I'm
internet
muted.
problem.
I was muted.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I thought I heard someone.
Okay.
But yeah, you do get the full rest.
Well, let's go wake our friend up.
As you're walking over there, Linmar, you do hear some stirring and some.
I'll just sit down in front of the tent and wait.
With an orc body in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Tobias, wake up!
Yeah, I just have a bit of a headache. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, I know. Come on, wake up. We gotta talk about something.
I'm coming. As he opens the tent, his eyes are still a bit hazy, and he looks down at the orcs and screams.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
entertaining.
But why is there an orc in front of my tent?
I mean,
We
there's
could
a few
ask
more
you the
back
same
there.
question.
What? I have no affiliations with orcs.
Well, they seem to have an affiliation for you. They tried to take you away last night.
They did? I don't
Mhm.
remember anything.
Well,
You were passed out.
Huh. Uh, okay, I guess.
tell me,
Uh,
what have you found
yeah,
here?
I haven't found anything.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Please roll high. Eh.
Well, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Some would think that you may have upset somebody by digging here. You're lucky they didn't just stab you and run away in the night.
Well, maybe, but don't tell me these are blood arrow orcs.
we were gonna ask you that.
Oh, gods. If they're the blood arrows, they should be. The Blood Arrow Kingdom is miles away from here.
Can you tell us
Uh,
where exactly?
well, it's eastwards that way. And eastwards from where you guys are, just for perspective, would be this way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know why they're here, and Wyvern Tor should be abandoned.
Something tells me it isn't. Or that they're
A
trying to hide
relic of their,
something, prevent you
a
from
relic of
finding
their
something.
past.
What'd you say?
It's a relic of their past.
And you're digging around here?
Well, for research, yeah.
Should there be anything important left in this pit or whatnot?
I don't know, that's why I'm digging around.
Has this happened before?
No, this is the first time.
Insight on that.
Sure.
Well,
He's being truthful.
Alright. You've given us a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry about that. If you would like, I can commune with them.
You can what?
There's this spell that's banned for, well, obvious reasons, but it's called Speak with Dead.
Oh,
I'm assuming it's relatively self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Do they have to have an intact throat? Because it just so happens this one, Lilith completely demolished.
uh,
Hmm.
they do.
Well, there's plenty more to choose from.
I think
Probably
we
not the ones at the edge of the cliff. We kind of, well, Vati kind of pushed them off. So
I mean, I think we should
Huh.
go for the ones that had the magic, because they seem to be more in charge.
A reasonable speculation.
true.
Well, I'll go with the body.
Okay, I'll prepare my materials then. And goes back into his tent.
I don't like this.
same.
I don't either, but
Come on, you big
Would I know
bastard.
it to be unusual for orcs to be in this part of the country?
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
Anyone can if you wanna learn that.
sure, let's try.
Why not? Do I get the normal disadvantage?
Yeah.
God. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit!
Come on, Blue. Oh, that's so sad.
Hey.
Nice.
We all don't know anything about
Lilith,
orcs.
Linmar, you wouldn't know. You thought you haven't seen any, any major groups of orcs around.
Yeah.
Uh, Vati, after the orc horde, there's been a couple tribes here and there, but nothing really big.
Oh, well. It's very strange. Come on, you big bastard. Come on.
Vati,
Yeah, yeah, what's on?
I'm going to presume that since you are half orc, you're able to understand orc.
Yes.
God. Did they happen to say anything very helpful yesterday?
I mean, do I remember that? Anything
You
that?
were you were asleep when he barked that one order, remember?
Well, no. I was asleep, and then half the time I was dead, or you know, bleeding on the floor. So I wasn't really paying attention on words.
That's disappointing.
I
Yeah.
fucking died, and you want me to hear their speech?
Do better, Vati. Gosh.
Yeah. Well. Uh, all right. Hey, got you your little friend here to talk to. You're all right.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out. I have my incense. And he eventually comes out, and he has a bowl of incense in front of him.
What is that noise I hear in the background?
Oh, nature.
That's not nature I'm hearing.
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing
Remy,
somebody tapping.
I think that's coming from you.
It's not.
Okay. He's gonna sit down in front of the orc. He's gonna put the bowl of incense down, and then you hear him mutter some word in orc.
What does he say?
He just says, "Light." As there's a spark inside the incense bowl, and the incense starts burning, and there's smoke coming out of it. And you guys just watch him for about 10 minutes as he starts chanting.
Now, did you want me to translate everything he's saying?
Oh. Well, at least when he
Anything you
summons the
deem
ghost
worthy.
spirit.
Well, right now, he's just speaking some mumbo jumbo.
Well, not this. Just when the spirit uh, of the dead orc shows up, that would be helpful.
Yeah, alrighty.
Okay. So it takes some time, 10 minutes exactly,
Just take some
as he
time.
just keeps. Okay, Remy, leave.
I mean, why do you gotta do that, man? Also, mood.
No, actually, I like that song, so you can stay.
Yay.
Um, yeah. And then you eventually see the orc head, just the orc head, on the ground, like lift up from the ground, and you see the eyes and mouth begin to glow with this faint bluish green color, and the mouth just props open. So his body is still sprawled out on the floor, but only the head creams up.
That's creepy.
And you hear the orc go.
Nope.
And Tobias looks up with a faintish green glow of his eyes. Looks up at you guys. Uh, I well, he's ready. Is there any particular questions you want to ask?
Why
I
were they
can
here to
only
kidnap you?
well, first of all, I can only ask him five.
That's a good
Well,
place to
I can
start.
only ask him five questions, and he doesn't. Well, technically, I'm bringing back his soul to him, so he doesn't necessarily have to answer them the way that you want it to be answered.
Hmm. Okay, so we could. I'm gonna turn to the rest of them. We could ask him why he was here to kidnap Tobias. I can't think of any other questions. Who does he work
Um,
for?
yes.
Make it less
What
specific.
importance does this? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Who is he
Uh,
affiliated with?
We already know that they are of the Blood Heirs.
Do we know that?
I feel like we would be wasting a question asking.
No, you don't. You don't know who the leader of the Blood Arrows is.
What?
Hmm?
Wait, I thought you said you already know who the leader of the Blood Arrows.
Nope.
No.
That's not what we
Oh,
said, but now we know what
sorry.
to
I'm
ask.
I'm I'm reading. I heard something completely different, and I'm like, what? That's wrong.
Okay, I think we should start with the basic and ask them what they were doing here.
I agree.
I mean, we know what they were doing, right? They were trying to kidnap Tobias.
Well, then why were they trying to kidnap you, Tobias? Why don't you ask him that?
Okay. You see his eyes look back down at the orc, and he says in Orcish, why were you trying to capture me? And the orc, only its mouth moves, and it goes, Gorm sent us
Corn.
to capture an orc.
What did he say?
Cord sent them, right?
He said Gorm.
Oh,
Gorm.
Gorm.
Yeah. They said Gorm sent them over here to capture an orc.
Just an orc?
See, that's what he said.
Well,
So they could have also just taken you, for example.
with a response like that. However, according to Ta-byebye-us, they don't necessarily have to tell the truth. Alright.
Well, they said Gorm. Does Gorm ring a bell, DM?
Uh, roll a history check with disadvantage.
But I'm an orc.
Still,
Oh, fuck you.
you're a halfling.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Oh,
I hope
Does
you
not ring a
know.
bell.
I hope you know I'm very sad right now.
Okay, I'll take them.
All right. Nope. I don't know who the hell Gorm is. What about you, Tobias?
Cool. Ooh, this should be good for him. His his eyes, you see his eyes kind of like shake with him concentrating on that spell. As he looks up at you. Ah, it's kind of bad news. Gorm is the leader of the Blood Arrows Kingdom.
Wonderful. Two questions
Okay.
of
And
one.
well, there's a reason why they call him Gorm Blood Rage.
Sounds like a friend of ours.
I'm assuming
very
he's very
friendly.
mad.
What?
Well, I'm assuming he's very mad. Very ragey.
Probably a safe assumption. One question down.
4 more to go.
Do you think we could ask him why?
We did, and that was his response.
Well, no, why did they have to capture an orc?
You see Tobias look back down at the.
Oh, no, I was asking that to the group.
Well, this is his spell, so he looks back down at the orc
Oh, okay.
and he goes in orcish again. Why were you looking for a half orc here? And the orc responds back. The half orc deals with the dead, and he is in galactic. Gorm says that this orc will help us become more powerful. Tobias looks back up at you and relays all of
Doesn't that sound nice?
that. Definitely not.
I
I
mean,
guess
it
I
kind of
better
makes
watch my
sense.
back.
Hmm.
I have a question. Are there any
Yeah.
more of them nearby? Might be useful to know their number and their location. It might be useful to know if you are still in danger.
Sure. He looks back at the orc, and again in orcish. Are there any more of you?
Nearby.
And you hear. Well, are there any more of you nearby? And you hear the orc just go. Maybe. He said maybe.
Very hopeful.
Oh, what about the burial sites? do they still find it to be has a purpose or some sort of connection to their tribe?
Reasonable question.
How many questions did you ask? Three, right?
Yeah, that was 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the fourth. Okay. What was your question again?
That if do they still have purpose for these grounds of theirs here, like this one here?
Okay. Uh, he looks back down at the orc. Do you still have purpose for this ground, this wyvern tor? And again, the orc goes. Galactic is from the past. I do not know.
Relics from the past I do not know.
Kalagtig is from the past. I do not know. Sorry, do I have to go closer for my mic to do that?
And it's just,
It,
it's hard to
it's
understand
very
here.
growly, yeah.
Yeah.
How about now? Better.
Well, it's funny you said that because I heard a horse in the music as soon as you did
Nay.
that.
It is me.
Flag pig? You
But
spell that?
let me say it again. Galactic is from the past. I do not know.
How do you spell that?
Spell it.
I mean, is it phonetic?
Close, but no show.
Huh?
What Remington is close.
Oh, I was right. I just didn't.
And Javati, you would know Kalagtig in Orcish means soul pit.
Well, this is apparently a soul pit. That's what
Well, that kind of narrows down my research a little bit.
how so?
Well, if they were, I'll tell you later, but is there any more questions you would like to ask? The time's running out. I only have 10 minutes for this.
Ooh.
You have something blue.
I did, but I don't think it's relevant anymore.
We could ask them how they are able to do magic, but I'm not sure how useful knowledge that would be.
I'm not sure they would answer that either.
So we can try.
There might be a more useful question. This is our last one, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes it is.
But if we can't think of another one, then we might as well do that one.
Is how large is your orc camp a good question?
Well, the Blood Arrows Kingdom isn't a camp. It's a kingdom of orcs.
Oh.
And you can kind of guess how powerful Gorm has to be to control that many orcs.
So we shouldn't go there.
Definitely not. They've been quite tame these past 100 years, keeping to their own, but who knows if they're ever gonna come out again.
DM, I have a weird question.
Okay, I'm a weird DM. I'll go.
When the orc said Kalagtig, was there any visible reaction from Ta-byebye-us?
You see his eyebrows just kind of like perked up a little bit,
Hmm.
as if there was something of interest that he just discovered.
Is it just an interest, or is it something more?
I mean, you can roll me a post-emptive insight, I guess.
Sorry, I should have asked that earlier.
Oh,
Nice.
oh yeah.
Okay. Um, there seems to be an interest.
Okay. Well, let's see if they could tell us how they were able to do magic.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Uh, Tobias again looks back down at the orc. Why were you able to use, or how were you able to use magic? And the orc opens its mouth. We are followers of Grook. We are followers of the Destroyer. We are his disciples.
You added an extra ooh. Okay.
The well, they're they're orcs of Grook, the orc god, and he said that, well, that they basically get their powers from him. It.
Hmm.
That's surprising. Orcs shouldn't be able. Well, I guess it is their patron deity.
You got really
What is
quiet
he?
all of a sudden.
What?
You got
What
quiet
is
all
he?
of a sudden.
Oh, go ahead.
Remy?
I said you got quiet all of a sudden. What did you say? That last part?
No, he was mumbling to himself.
Oh, that's why you get quiet. Okay.
Can we
What
try
is
to
he the deity of?
I mean, no, I'll give it to you guys.
No, I
He
was
is.
asking Tobias.
Oh, he's the patron deity of orcs, and he is what you would call a god of senseless destruction.
Lovely.
Not a very nice god.
Most of them aren't.
Ah,
Blue offended cat noises.
I know she's
Look over at Blue. Most.
she smiles.
Was that the
Oh,
last
bro.
question? Sorry,
that was the
Blue.
last question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting
And
you, Blue. Go ahead.
Uh, whatever he mumbled to himself, could we have tried to listen?
no, I gave you it. That's what he mumbled to himself.
Okay.
What did he mumble to himself? Huh?
Actually, hold on. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh my god.
Blue was ready.
Nice.
Sorry, I keep doing multiple things at once.
Then stop.
Shush.
That's the life of a DM, my dude.
I have to do notes.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I know, but still.
Michelle, don't tell me how to stop.
Oh,
I can't English right now. Just if
Mhm.
you say poop one more time, I will fart.
That's not gonna stop him.
It's only gonna force him to say it more.
Exactly.
He said, well, orc shouldn't be able to. Well, then I guess he is their patron deity.
Guess just talking to himself, nothing super important.
Hmm. Except for the
Or
part where you said orcs shouldn't be able to.
yeah, wait. Who hears it?
Blue.
Linmar, Lilith, and Blue.
Nice.
Orcs shouldn't be able to what?
Oh, you heard me. Orcs. Well, us half orcs, we can because we have human blood in us, and
Who's
well,
tapping?
orcs.
Shouldn't be able to.
Those are horses, by the way. Um, orcs. Well, male orcs, anyways, as far as I know, they aren't. They shouldn't have an affinity to arcane arts.
Maybe that's why they wanted to kidnap you. Because if they
Maybe.
don't have an affinity for magic, and you do, you could. I don't
Well,
know.
these can cast magic, apparently, as far as you've told me.
Oh, they can.
I mean,
Well,
no one
you're a
involved.
necromancer.
SMH, Lilith. Oh, they can.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no. I was like, oh yeah, they definitely can. Just
I
remembering
mean,
for how they were frozen.
no,
Fucking.
knowing the whole tribe thing and knowing what you can do, they're probably gonna uh, raise some hell, so to speak. Um, Probably use you to raise some dead and possibly push in some borders. I don't know. That's just an assumption of mine,
Uh,
but
Trust me, I can. Well, if I'm awake, I can take care of myself.
really,
If I'm
because
awake.
if you're awake, I mean, I don't know if you saw how many we took out, but there's a lot.
Well,
There,
I mean, yes, but also, how would I say this? Necromancers, we,
Have an undying army at your fingertips?
you could say that.
Hmm.
I mean, sooner or later you're gonna run out of gas, and that's one slip
Well,
up.
if
Once
my army can't take care of them, they can surely hold them off while I buy time to escape.
I mean, just understand one slip up, and then you're under their hands, and you know, I mean, if you can produce enough support to hold them off, I mean, they'll probably push you for more for them to be under their control and all that. I
Trust me,
mean,
I'll be okay. The only entrance to here are those steps over there,
well,
and I can hold them off here.
Where would you escape to then?
I have my arts. Kind of winks at you, Lilith.
I mean, well, at least we know uh, you appreciate us helping you out. I mean, granted, we could have just let them slide you away.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. That's yikes. I should not drink any more alcohol.
No, you should not. Definitely.
I have one question for you.
I'll speak away.
This Kalag Teague,
Yeah.
is that why you came in the first place?
Well, I mean, I did say I came here to study Wyvern Tor, and
Yes.
Kalagtig is their way of calling it. So yes, that's why I came here in the first place. That's I've
Oh my
already told
god,
you
it
that.
is just a well of souls. I'm dumb.
Why are you talking to yourself, Limar?
It's Remy is slipping through.
Oh, that was a Remy. The hell's
Okay.
that mean?
To well, did I only told you, Blue, right? About
Yes.
the history of this place?
Yeah.
I overheard some of it.
Well,
You what?
for the others then. Wyvern Tor, or as now you know it as Kalagtig, or in Orcish, or well, in common, but its its close translation is the pit of souls, or the soul pit. And as far as I've researched, it is it was the ritual grounds for orcs, where they would make sacrifices to the orc god of destruction, Grook. And this was also the place where the leader of the orc horde from 500 years ago came into power. That's that's why I've wanted to research it as to how he came into such great power to control such a massive army of orcs to terrorize the whole continent of Soren.
Hmm.
And well, the his his descendants, that orc's descendants, are the ones to make up what is currently known as the Blood Arrows Kingdom. I I don't know why they're here though, because this place should just be, ancient ruins to them. There's nothing else here. That's The pit is just filled with sand now. There's nothing there.
Well, I think there's two things. Either you're wrong in assuming that it means nothing to them, or they were here for you, which, according to this now deceased individual, it sounds like is more likely the case.
Well, there were a lot of sacrifices here, and it's called a soul pit, right? Wouldn't there be like a lot of souls here for you to work with as a necromancer?
Oh, me specifically, I don't exactly work with souls. That's Well, most necromancers can't work with souls unless they're powerful enough, because souls have a strength of their own. You see, he kind of produces a flame in his hand. Arcane arts, we take power from the environment. It's called the weave. We adjust it to our bidding. However, souls, their power comes from, well, depending on the souls within themselves. The stronger their character, let's say a dragon soul has, well, dragon, of course, definitely has more power compared to the strongest of humans. However, if that human's willpower is well abundantly powerful, it can overpower even a dragon soul. And so these souls, they have their own innate power depending on the individual that it came from.
Hmm.
And as for me, I can't deal with souls. They would simply make me mad, and yeah.
Hmm. Well, at least you are aware that you are being sought after.
That is good to know, and
Well,
I
knowing an
feel
orc
myself.
tribe, or not a tribe, a kingdom rather, known as the Blood Arrows, I'm sure they would have a lot of corpses for you to reanimate to make into an army.
Oh,
So
don't
that's
worry, I'll probably use the orcs that you've left me here.
there's two more at the base of the cliff.
Ah, thank you. I'll pick them up sometime.
Well, I mean, you can take care of yourself, so you say. Linmar, you said you want to head out somewhere by this morning.
I did.
Well, might as well get a move on before we start losing light.
That was a question, not a statement. I know it sounded like a statement, but
I mean, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but
God, sometimes I love Vati. Other times I hate him.
Does he usually talk to himself like that?
Oh
Sometimes.
no, you tell me.
I don't know. I'm gonna go pack my shit. Oh, fuck my leg.
So you're going to be staying here?
Uh, for as long as I can before trouble arises again.
You are not
Well,
going to help the orcs, are you?
No, no. I'm purely doing this for my own research. And why would I help the orc? I don't want another orc horde.
Alright. I'll
we'll
choose
be
to believe
going
you.
then.
Good luck
Uh,
with your research.
thank you and good luck with your travels.
If you ever need help or something, you send message down to the Trisander Manor in Phandalin.
Oh, that's where you live?
You're just
Mm-hmm.
telling everyone where we live now, huh?
Well, I said he could send a message.
No, it's okay. I'll definitely send a message. I'll send one to you if I ever make it out of here. Or when I do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't get killed.
You too. Well, I guess I'll be getting back to my research then. Thank you for the company and for saving me.
Yeah, speaking of that, for saving your life and all that, you mind if we get some of that cocoa, whatever the hell it was? I'll trade you some for some of those rations we found.
No need. I don't need any more rations, but as a reward, yes, you can have the rest of my cocoa.
Hell
Cacao.
yeah, cacao! I got some more cacao, guys. I'm gonna save this.
Caca. You got more caca.
Yeah, I got some more cacao. I got it. Cacao. I'll put in my little sack here.
Not now, Reverend. Maybe later.
Is
Reverend.
Reverend just
You like
eyeing the
a drool coming out of it. His beak is wide open.
just
Still,
staring at it?
he's still on your shoulder, but his head is like 180 back towards Fati.
Better not peck at me.
Oh, you don't see this
Save
Fati.
your life yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm ready when y'all are.
Suppose we can move on.
Thank you. Good luck on your travels.
you too.
Good
Don't
luck.
get killed.
Good luck in your sandpit.
And he holds you back a little bit, Blue.
Oh, okay.
He grabs your hand as you're trying to leave.
Mhm.
Uh, uh
Ooh.
good luck. Well, I wouldn't say Your Highness. But it's really amazing to meet someone of royalty.
If it's really that special, no problem, I guess.
Be safe.
You
He
too.
nods his head towards you. Let's go over your hand.
Does Vati hear this?
Do
You're
I
walking,
see this?
you're walking away, but
I'll take
you
this
guys, if you guys
advantage.
want to roll perception check with disadvantage,
I
because
will.
Lilith, you have to pack up your stuff also.
Damn it. 12.
Wait, what was it? Perception?
With disadvantage.
I always get confused. My fucking. Yeah.
Damn.
Dang.
Yeah, Vati, as you're walking away, you hear him talk to Blue. You hear everything that he talks to Blue, and you see he grab Blue's wrist.
Mm.
Ooh.
My one eyebrow raise. I'm like,
Your one eyebrow.
Your one eyebrow.
My
How did
one
you
eyebrow.
wear
I
it?
only got one.
He's a unibrow.
One
Why
of
do
my
you have
eyebrows.
one eyebrow?
Yeah, how about you mind your own business, Linmar? Just like,
I guess Linmar's the only one who doesn't know now.
yeah.
Aw.
Wow.
Kinda sad.
The
I
original
gave you a
knows no
big
one.
hint a long time ago, but you didn't look at.
Oh yeah,
You
he
did,
didn't.
didn't you? What was it? I'm trying to remember.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
in your inventory. Good
She
luck
was so
finding
upset.
it.
Oh,
She was so...
I forgot to look at it. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
She came to me
Now
after the
you can't.
session.
Now
She
you
came to me
can't.
after the session and she was like, "You didn't look at it yet." I'm
I
like,
got
"It's
so
okay."
salty because I actually put, like, it was a little detail, but I spicy.
Yeah. Now you can't, Linmark, because if you look at it, I'll call that metagaming. And you
Wait.
don't
Metagaming.
and you don't
Meta.
like metagaming.
We'll put a sticker on your forehead that said metagamer.
Why didn't I look at it?
Because you're bad.
I think you were really stuffy about drinking the potion, so you were like,
That's right. It was the same session as the potion.
Yeah,
it was the
really
trade.
funny.
It was the trade. She was like, "Yeah, I'll give you this if you drink the potion." You were like, "Okay."
God. Okay, I'm sorry. I
It
was
makes sense,
distracted by the potion. I'm
makes sense for
sorry.
his character.
It does.
All
She
right.
waves goodbye. Thanks for the chocolate or
Thank you for
cacao.
saving me as he waves back to you.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, and I
Baby.
catch up with the guys.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, where to, Linmar?
So that's the end of my notes, so we'll call it here.
No wonder you said this is going to be a short session.
Short session.
I'm ready to go for the next 2 hours, 3 hours.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Random encounters.
Random
Fuck,
encounters.
guys. No, there won't be any combat today.
All
You
right,
say
RP.
You say that, but what happens when sneak attack?
I
Wrong.
jump into the bush.
Bot just
Which
got
one? There's
playing
4.
very loudly.
I
For
shank a motherfucker.
well,
Alright.
Lou jumps out of the bush and just goes, "Surprise, motherfucker!
ah, look, my side.
Oh no. The
Your
other one.
side, motherfucker!"
Linmar jumps off the cliff.
Oh,
Linmar,
no.
no. I'm not rid of that. Yeah, well, we.
Oh, that's
Okay.
my job.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, we came here expecting to find a necromancer. I guess we did. It's not necessarily a problem, however, so I suppose we could go and inform Sildar and Gundren.
And get paid.
Oh yeah.
And that,
Yep.
I suppose.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
No.
Vati will take out his little guitar and start. Ding,
You gotta play for us right now.
bang, diddling, ding, ding, diddling.
Play us a titty.
And today.
I mean, we are relatively close to the old Owl Well. We haven't visited there yet. I'm not sure if they're still having problems, but we could go check it out if you want. Otherwise,
What
we
was
could
there?
go back. Oh god, there was something there.
Yeah,
Trying to
fuck you. If
remember.
you don't remember, you're not going there.
Fine, God.
Let's go explore some random place.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can. You can.
Let's
Oh
go
my-
back to Thunder Tree. No, I'm joking.
Let's go to
I mean,
Neverwinter.
if you guys want to go back to Thunder Tree, I don't mind it. In fact, go back there, guys.
No, we know what's waiting for us there.
Death.
Do
Well,
you?
we know that we
Yeah.
don't know what's waiting for us there, which is
Well,
Well,
concerning.
Blue's
you know
patron
that
told us no.
you do know that you're going to die.
Yeah.
Blue's
Yes.
patron told us no, and it saved our lives, so I feel like we have an obligation to listen.
We have to go back at level 20.
Dude, I've been watching you.
Okay, what do you guys do? No, but seriously, if you guys want to go adventuring out, I don't mind it. But I will say, I will write down on the map so you guys don't forget it. Oh yeah, let's freehand this shit, baby.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it green.
Green.
Green is for grass.
Turn the lights down low.
Oh, that is where the blood arrows are. Okay.
Thank God we didn't go there.
Yeah, thank God we didn't go to Old Owl Well.
No, they're towards the east.
Oh, they're further west. Okay.
East.
Oh,
Wait,
good.
west? No, it's east, right?
Or east, sorry.
It's
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Texas
Good.
Cardinal
learned your
directions are
map.
Good.
hard.
It's incorrect.
The only ones I know for sure are north or south.
Man, Peggy, now I feel really bad.
It's okay.
I feel.
It made sense
So-
for your character.
It did, but still, I feel bad. I failed a Peggy.
Well, maybe if you like dump out all your stuff and you're like, ugh, we gotta go through this and see what we need to keep and see what we don't need to keep, then
No,
Hey,
no, no.
I
Linmar's
forgot
been
what.
planning something, so it's fine.
spring cleaning.
What are you pinging, Ryle?
I forgot what those were for.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I
So
I
this
think
forgot
that
was
was
the
earlier.
that was the Cragma Castle.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Don't worry.
And then I think the place with the church and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm no longer in
Just
pain.
dive right in.
I guess we'll head back towards Fandolin
Yes.
I found a girl.
until we.
He's still singing. While you guys were looking at the map, but he's just fucking singing.
You missed out on a beautiful note. Saying,
What
see, that's the history of my town. What you guys think?
Anyways, I think we should go back and speak to Gundren.
What
I
the
heard
fuck?
I heard a sixth grader playing the scales.
Oh,
Don't hear any notes, Bati.
Yeah, wait. Roll a
Right.
performance check just for fun.
Yeah, do it. Do
Yeah.
it. Let's see.
Get me something bad.
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
not bad. Not bad at all.
That I'll take. Nice.
See, and I wrote this when I was like, oh, it's been a long time. Yep.
Okay, now you have to actually sing to us like Remy.
No, I mean, I already did.
I set a precedent. I'm sorry.
So you guys are traveling back to Fandolin?
Lady, turn the lights down.
Unless we see signs of the. What do we call them? Three scary guys?
Are you guys
Yeah.
planning to go back into the same mountain valley?
sure.
Why not?
Okay.
We'll swing back
Okay.
around.
So you guys
When
will.
you ask it like that.
You guys go back there. You guys woke up at around like 9, 10-ish. So you get around the mountain. You get around the mountain valley at around. I would say around 2 o'clock. Mid
Chester,
afternoon.
stop. God, I hate that laugh.
And you're looking around the valley. No one's there. Only that black scorch mark on the ground.
Alright.
Wouldn't make sense for them to come back here, I guess.
What is mom and dad watching? Jeez.
I don't fucking know. It sounds like
I
a
know,
metal
it's-
detector.
It's so annoying.
God.
It's so
Did you guys hear the high pitch?
No.
No.
Nope.
Should I
No,
open my
I
door?
can almost. Okay, wait. Here, I got it.
I'm not sure I want to. It's happening already. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we hear it a little bit.
What the hell are they watching?
No.
That sounds like
It's
a
so
goddamn metal
distracting.
detector.
Did y'all hear that?
A little bit.
I
It's
didn't.
horrible.
I know, it's so loud.
I guess
Okay.
we'll keep heading towards Fandolin.
Wow, Remy just ignored you, Michelle. What you gonna do about it?
He has every right to.
Did you ask me something?
No, it was just the whole thing, I think.
Up.
Whoa,
I didn't. I just didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
I heard it. Remy, you're just deaf.
I mean, that is a true statement. We all know this to be true. But
Yeah. And you're bad with names.
listen, I have my flaws. I have my greatness as well. I'm just a great
Oh.
person.
All two of them.
I don't see it.
Peggy.
All two of them just heard the left nut and the right nut.
Go there.
Yes.
Maggie, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind
I know.
if this continues for much longer.
I
Why does
can't
my
hear
mom-
it. What is happening?
It's a
dogs?
beep.
Oh, it's a beep. Is it like
Yeah.
No,
a...
it's not. It's not a beep. It's like a. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get close to my door.
Okay, everyone hush. Let me turn
Wow,
up
just as I
Michelle to
open the
It
door,
200%.
stopped. It stopped. It's so
Ah,
stupid.
it stopped.
I'm gonna turn you to up 200%
I
anyways.
think you guys are just lying. How about that?
Well, we
Oh,
back with the stream,
I
and
heard it.
you're so loud now. Oh.
I'm sorry. Turn me down, then.
For a split second, I heard it.
It was horrible.
That was terrible.
It was like a metal detector, like a wee but like
I'm not sure what
constant.
sort of metal detector you use,
No, you know how metal detectors, when you're scanning over, it goes whenever it,
There's like a high pitched drone.
yeah,
Think of
whenever
but
me.
you
depends
go
on the
over
metal
metal.
detector you use, I suppose. The one
Well, I've
I
never used one, but like
the one I've used crackles. It like goes.
It's like,
Ah, so basically Michelle when she's eating.
Yes,
no,
yes, actually, that is very
that was
accurate.
an accident.
Got him. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Going back to
Going back to
Fandolin.
Italy.
Okay, you'll reach Fandolin about nighttime at the speed.
oh, well.
Are you guys gonna stop by Wayback? Okay.
We should check on how they're doing, I
Why
suppose.
not?
Yeah. Since they got
Okay.
attacked on the way.
Fuck. Why did I recommend that to you guys? I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
why you
happening
did
there.
that?
Well, might as well go explore and talk to people.
I can't do a Scottish voice. I've
Scottish.
lost
Just
Just
it.
go
say,
talk to
oh,
a lot of
aye.
locals.
Oh,
Oh,
aye.
hey,
I
Oh,
don't feel
aye.
like
That's
doing a
my
Scottish
trigger.
voice track right now.
that's your
We can come
trigger.
back at another time.
You have to have a trigger for an accent. That's what I figured out.
We didn't.
Fucking ball torture.
Is that your trigger?
No, that's not my trigger. I had another trigger.
Oh,
Whoop. Right. Okay. You guys are going to Echo Cave. This time it was pretty quick. What I mean, they're closer to Fandolin, but they've set up 2 guards at the entrance.
2 guards?
That's not gonna be enough.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
Well, it's at the entrance of the crevice. And they hold up their hands. Stop there. What are you doing here?
You would think they would recognize us by now.
Right? We were the people who fucking discovered this place.
Yeah,
It should be our faces
I'm
on
gonna
the front
see if
door.
I'm gonna see if they fucking hear that, you fucking bitches. Yeah, they fucking hear it.
Can
And
I
they
roll a
go,
stealth check?
no. And they
Linmar's not
go,
trying to be stealthy.
Well, fuck you. Okay.
and they go, what do you mean?
Listen, is everyone okay after the attack? Except for those who aren't. Has anything else happened since then? That was a
Oh,
terrible first
no,
question.
everybody's gone back to work as normal. Who are you?
I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow at them and just like look at them like I'm not
Look,
answering that.
I'm sorry, we're new to this post, okay? We've come from Neverwinter just a couple days ago. And they told us immediately to set up guard here in Wayvaco Cave. And
Well,
so,
we appreciate your
forgive
work.
me if I don't know who you are.
You're doing good work. Keep it up. Turn around and walk away.
He turns over to the other guard, and he goes, "You know who they are?" And the other guard just shakes his head.
I prefer it that way, honestly.
Why you gotta be so shady, man?
Is that in game?
I mean, he said it.
He was walking away.
Yeah, but he heard it.
God,
Okay.
they just
You
have
didn't say
ears
he
of
was
a
hiding
wolf.
it, so. You didn't say he was hiding it.
Fair enough.
Where are you going? We just got here.
Well, we're going to Fandolin.
Why are we still
Home.
here?
The DM has it prepared and I'm being nice.
I mean, we should go explore.
I don't mind. You guys have
No,
seen me
no, I guess
do
we should
shit
go.
out of my ass.
I'm just- I would rather collect that, collect the whatever they get or whatever they're gonna give us.
The booty.
Poop.
Djibouti.
Djibouti. Was it? That was Michelle's game, right?
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd. Djibouti?
Not Curse of Strahd. That was those assholes.
Of the
Oh, that was that.
apocalypse.
Yeah, that was assholes. Djibouti? We're where? Djibouti?
Yeah, sure.
How mad were you,
Uh,
Michelle?
Not mad, just I should have expected this.
Disappointed.
It's a one shot. These things always
Yeah.
happens in one
It's a
shots.
one shot, and you have me and Jester in it.
Well,
And
it's not my world. It's like a pre-made one. So
well,
I
yeah, but
am
if you
so
didn't
scared of
expect
what
it,
y'all are gonna say about the names in my world.
yes, Djibouti.
okay.
Chris Kringle.
I've never been in Djibouti. So we're smelling the air.
Oh my god.
I've
Chester,
heard they
why are
had
you saying
I've heard
poop
they
in
had
the
a
chat?
contamination leak
Uh,
No.
that had to be quarantined.
God, I was gonna say something and now I forgot what it was. Got distracted by your Djibouti.
No, it's okay. We'll wait here until you remember.
That's awkward.
Something
Don't do
about
that.
heading to Gundren to collect whatever bounty or payment they had for the job.
No, the issue is that I so often go completely off track that when I forget what I'm saying, it's most likely I won't remember because there's a distinct possibility that it had nothing to do of what we were talking about. So
Was
Like,
it something about your world?
probably not. I'm not that conceited to bring up my world.
Remy, drop this. She's gonna keep asking you until you remember.
Um, uh,
Yeah, I know how it feels like. Just drop it. Okay, so you guys are going to Phandalin, and you get there around sunset. The guards let you in and everything. They already know who you're there, who you are there.
oh, it's good to be back.
you say that as if you consider this your home already.
I mean, it's good to be back somewhere. I'm fucking walking for a long time. Aren't your feet hurting?
Not particularly.
Yeah, it must be my old age.
How
Oh,
old are you, Vati?
oh, oh, let me look at my character sheet.
As you guys
I
are
have
you
no
guys are
idea what
entering
you're
the town,
talking
you do
about.
see Barthen.
I'm 44.
Oh,
Been
You're like-
around, but not really.
you're like over twice my age.
Yep.
Well, you're not as old as Linmar though.
Oh yeah, I mean he's an Elven. Don't age until like thousands or something.
Several hundred. Still much longer than I'll be around, so.
Yeah.
I'm old enough.
Old enough for what?
You might be old enough, but you're not tall enough to ride the ride.
God damn.
God. Did you see that? Okay, sorry, I'm sidetracking. Did you see the SpaceX launch that happened recently?
I didn't watch the live stream, but yeah,
Okay, well, Elon,
watched the VOD.
that man is insane. The astronauts, upon entering the ship, there was a sign outside the ship on the gangplank that was, "You cannot ride this ride if you are this tall, or not this tall." That man is hilarious. Anyways, you said
He's a
we
meme
see.
of a billionaire.
Hmm?
You see Barthen. You see Barthen locking up his shop.
Hello, Barthen.
Oh, hi.
Given you any trouble
Welcome.
since we left?
Well, it's only been one day, but no, I haven't seen him around.
Okay.
That's actually quite more concerning that I don't see him around.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But yeah, I'm closing up the shop right now unless you guys needed anything.
Well, I mean, as Wasn't everything destroyed in your shop, or did you still have some stuff?
Well, I took the entire day just to restock everything.
All the shops closing around this time?
I mean, it's around 7 o'clock.
Right. Okay. I have something to do at what is it? The Lion Shield Coaster? Lenen's place?
Yeah.
Okay. I have some business there. I will meet you guys back home.
Sure.
Reverend can keep you company if you would like.
Sure. Come here. And I'm gonna like put my hands out like, come here.
Reverend slides over to your hand, and then 180 degrees his head back to Linmar.
Lindmark
I'm
gives
gonna
him
pat.
a look, but lets him go.
I just imagine you like nod to your bird, the bird nods back.
Exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I was imagining.
And then the bird turns forward.
Oh, I was thinking he was more of like, why? Why would you do this to me? How could you do this to me?
Reverend knows what's up.
I'll be petting him as I walk, as I kind of like walk to the Lion Shield coaster.
No, it's like this gif.
Yes, I was hoping you'd send one. Yeah. Alright. Tell you what, Barthen, we'll come by and drop for a visit tomorrow, but considering you just got everything set up, you should probably get some rest today.
Oh, yeah, I really should. It was quite tiring fixing up the whole shop again, but it's okay. My desk is fixed now.
That is good. Out of curiosity, where do you live?
Oh, just behind the shop, right there. Kind of points over. Can you read?
Where? Is it on the... Oh, it's literally on the map. Okay. I was scrolled to the right. I only saw his provisions. I did not see his home.
That's a bit weird question, Linmar.
Just genuinely curious.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Are you like gonna send Droop over to my house? Please don't show him where I live.
I assure you I will not send Droop over to your house. Might send
Thanks. I mean, I
Reverend,
don't
though.
really mind him around the shop, but my home is like, peaceful and quiet.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't send Droop. I might send Reverend, though.
Oh, okay, I don't mind that. I'll bring some treats for him if you do then. But yeah, good night.
Good night.
God, playing Barthen is like dragging me back to middle school.
Do the rest of y'all have any stops you need to make?
No, I kind of just want to go home and rest.
Okay, we'll talk to Sylvan, God. We'll talk to Sildar and Gundren tomorrow.
Is that their ship name?
That is, yes, that I did kind of combine their names, didn't I?
Golden.
Am I gonna have to get a at an inn or somewhere? Do you mind if I stay another night?
You could stay a night.
All right, good. Good to know. All right.
Okay. So you guys are walking home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place you at a certain place, so don't move it.
I won't.
Why?
You'll be right here, and then I'm cutting off to Lilith. But before we cut off to Lilith, can we take a quick bio break?
Yes.
No.
It seems reasonable. I actually need some flosser.
Okay, good. I need to chug all the water I can and then pee it all out.
Thank you for the detail. We will be right back, folks.
Oh. I don't like how you
Poop.
down.
I don't like you.
Poop poop. Poopy poop poop.
I don't
Poop
appreciate
poop.
you taking my line.
Okay, pee pee poo 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 pee pee poo.
Why?
Oh my
Why?
God.
Okay, I need
Which one do
somebody.
you usually do first?
I need somebody
Hmm?
to. I need somebody to explain why this is a thing, because I legitimately don't understand.
Oh, well, the pee pee poo poo pee poo poo pee is always what I ask Michelle whenever she says she's going to the bathroom, because pee pee is the order, as in, you're just going there to
Oh
pee.
my God.
Poo poo is for pooping, but then when you go pee poo, you pee first and then poo. Whenever I say poo peed, you poo first and then pee. It's not just Michelle, I ask everybody that.
That's not
So
what
which
I
one
was
do you go
asking,
first?
but okay.
Which one do you go first, Remy? Pee poo poo pee? Poo poo or pee pee?
Can't say I've noticed. Can't say
On
I've cared.
average.
Um, I really don't think I've ever taken note of that. I just.
It's most likely pee poo. I see.
Oh my god.
What are you referencing?
we are back in case you are wondering.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
aware.
Okay.
So what feat did you give your animal companion this level? Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find Linen's stuff.
We love making your
Jesus.
life
Still there.
hard.
Is Alex asleep, Chester?
What?
Is Alex asleep?
Yeah.
God
Oh,
damn. She has the right to bonk you in the head.
That wasn't even me being loud.
well, that was very
Dude.
loud to us.
Wow.
You just need to lean in, and then you get loud. Or you could eat your microphone. Ow.
You won't fit the whole thing in your mouth. You won't fit it
Oh
in your
my
whole mouth.
god.
I
We have
did.
died.
I did.
Huh?
You died?
You died. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at
What
Linen's.
was that?
Raul's losing his mind, y'all.
He has to pull shit out of his ass for the next 2 hours.
Okay. What do you mean? You never know if I'm running out of notes or not.
Except when you tell us.
Or did I lie?
Hmm.
You're not the type to lie.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Oh
okay,
dear.
Jester. Okay. So you go inside Lion Shield Coaster and Lunen's just packing everything up there. She goes, "Oh, hi, what can I do you for?"
I'm gonna pet Reverend on the head, and then I'm gonna speak in Thieves' Cant. Would you happen to have sending stones?
I'm sorry, I don't know that language. You
I'm gonna
can
walk
inside,
out.
you can inside her if you want, Lilith.
Yeah. 16?
She looks at you and then looks at the bird.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the bird Reverend outside and
The
just
bird.
like
Mm.
am I just holding him between my hands?
He's
I
on
mean,
your
how do you
shoulder
wanna
right
how
now.
do you wanna hold him? Do you wanna hold him like a piece of bread, with one hand just cupped around his body?
Well,
He's
I
pretty
would say
thick.
he's like on my shoulder, but then when I walk outside, I'm just gonna like motion for him to hop on my hand.
Reverend
And
just looks at your hand and looks at you.
Come here, come on.
Looks at your hand again. Looks at you.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna try to pick him up off my shoulder.
oh, that never works. Don't try to do
I
that with
know.
birds.
You can try rolling contesting strength checks.
Ow.
Do I get to roll?
You don't have to.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
You rolled 2 nat ones? Oh my god.
As you try and pick him up, His claws dig into your clothes.
Ow!
It's not piercing. It's not piercing your shoulder or anything. It's just digging in.
Ow! Okay, okay.
It's like whenever a cat is like on you, but they're not declawed or anything. You try to pick them up, like digs in like that.
Reverend, could you just get on the roof or something?
Just looks at you.
No, no, he does. He does the. Oh God, wait. I have to send it again.
That no. You can roll an insight on Reverend.
Sure.
Incite the bird.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
Two.
He wants food.
Okay, I'll take out a ration and then I'll throw it on the roof.
He flies up to the roof.
And then I'll head back inside.
Just close the door real quick.
Yeah.
You hear a thump on the door.
Oh,
And
you're back.
in thieves can't, sorry. He's a pet.
And not yours.
No,
You have to understand.
I do.
Your companion is a ranger, and that's his that's his beast.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is there anything that I can help you with?
First, would you have a return policy?
I can manage something.
Okay.
Did you
I
not use
still
any of the beads I gave you?
I didn't.
Oh, see.
Yeah, they're in perfect condition.
I mean, they have to be for you to return them.
Well, they are. So lucky for me.
Lucky for you indeed. Or
Would
smart of
you? Uh, Probably lucky. Would you happen to have a sending stone?
hold on, give me a second. Well, sending stones that I have currently are for communication purposes.
One that I
But
could buy?
one that you can buy. Hmm. I know I'm not supposed to ask this for anything, but typically for us, sending stones are meant for, how would you say, places of importance.
Hmm.
She called
So,
you a bitch.
for what particular reason do you need this sending stone for?
I was hoping to contact Brigol with it.
Well, if you want to contact the Gal with it, you can use mine for free.
I didn't want to bother
One,
you that often because I wanted to contact him every day
ah, I see.
for information about my other job.
Give me a second.
Updates and the
What
like.
did we say about it again? I'm looking at it.
Okay, because I don't know where it is.
Uh, yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. So, okay. Ah, okay. I understand if you want to contact him directly. You did have a coin, and it is the correct transaction. Hmm,
It's just so I can have updates on my other job.
I understand. However, the sending stone that I will be giving you will be limited. It won't have the unlimited uh, messages that the ones I have. These sending stone, or rather this sending stone, um, will only have one message that you can send per day. And the
Mm-hmm.
person, whether or not they have a sending stone, can respond back within the limit, of course.
Okay.
So if that's what you want, and if you want to trade in the beads, don't mind.
That would work.
That is a fair trade. Very well, Miss Lilith. Let me just go and get the stones that you require. And
I'll
she
nod
goes
a thanks
back.
at her, and then I'll put the force beads. They came in a little bag, I think.
Oh no, she took them from me already.
Oh,
And
okay.
she goes back behind her counter, disappears, and eventually comes back with a sending stone. Just looks like any other normal stone. Right. For this sending stone, I do need your imprint on it to make sure that it doesn't get lost.
How would I imprint it?
Just come with me. And she takes you over to her counter,
I'll follow.
and she pulls out a dagger and motions for your hand.
I'll just like hold my hand out to her.
Uh, this won't hurt. And she takes the dagger and presses it down enough on your thumb to make it draw blood, and grabs your thumb and then imprints it on the and presses it on the sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
And you see your blood getting sucked into the sending stone, and the stone begins to
Mm-hmm.
glow blood red, and then dims. And
Mm.
as you lift your thumb up, it has no signs of any blood being ever put on it. And where your blood was put on it, there's actually just a black, like black cross on it.
Black cross?
Yeah, just like an X on top of it.
Oh, an X. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Now we know, and you know, that this stone is yours.
Is every mark the same, or?
Uh, Not exactly. Depends from person to person.
Okay.
But if you ever lose it, I will know where it is.
Okay. So I'll just come to you.
Indeed. However, do not lose it.
I do not plan to.
And the reason why we don't like sending that many sending stones out in the field, you being an exception because you're so far away from everybody else, especially not in Baldur's Gate, is because certain people can pick up the sending stones and track down our coworkers.
Right.
They won't know what messages have been sent. However, they know who has been holding it.
And
You
they can
know,
use that to track us down?
hunting dogs and the sorts.
Interesting. I will keep that in mind.
Please do.
Are there any other limitations besides the one message a day?
Uh, there is a certain word limit, but you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if it will reset upon the next dawn. So you can kind of cheat the enchantment on it. Most sending stones refresh upon a 24-hour period, but this one refreshes upon dawn.
Okay. That's good to know.
Right. Is that all?
Yes, that will be all for today.
Good. I need some sleep. Thank you very much for visiting.
Thank you for the sending stone.
And you walk out, and you hear the door gets locked behind you.
Mm-hmm. I'll look around for Reverend.
As you walk out, uh, and look up at the roof, you see Reverend just staring at you.
Well, that's creepy.
Wait,
What?
I'm sending a GIF. Keep going. I'm just being goofy.
No, not like that. Just blank stares, really. So you go back, and as you're walking back, Reverend eventually perches on top of your head, but then
On my
flies
head?
off. Yeah, perches on top of your head, but then flies off immediately afterwards and comes back with a mouse.
You're always hungry, aren't you?
Just slurps it up.
I'll pat him on the head.
Okay. As for the rest of you, you're going back to Trisander Manor, and as you're passing the sleeping giant, you hear the sound of Droop and people like yelling.
What does the sound of Droop sound like?
Oh, he's screaming. You want me to scream?
Yes.
Ah!
The hell was that? A bird?
No, that was Droop.
Is he at the tavern?
Most likely.
Do you want to check up on him?
Might as well. It's
I
probably
was
a
gonna,
good idea.
I was gonna say no, but all right, let's go.
So you open the door, and people are cheering as you see Droop swinging from from
The
it.
chandelier.
It's like chandeliers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're not the fancy type of chandeliers, but swinging from chandelier to chandelier, and those same five guys. Yes, five guys.
Yes,
You heard
five
it,
guys.
folks. Five guys are right underneath, like trying to catch him, and one guy's just like, no, 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 please, please, Droops, just stop. And Droop's just like, yeah.
Hmm.
And eventually, Droop runs out of chandeliers to swing to, and tries to do a backflip off of it.
Oh
Flip
boy.
back, acrobatics, and he lands it. And everybody else in the tavern are just like, yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
look over at Grista?
Carista's just wiping everything, just wiping the mugs, not even looking up. As 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 you hear like the chandeliers clinging though, you see her eye just kind of like glance up at the bigger guy, and you see him just like become drenched in sweat immediately.
Well, that was entertaining, however, it's probably time to step in. Droop!
Oh, Guy Lindbar, I've been I've been good.
I could see that. What are you saying?
You see the big guy just like start mumbling to himself as he starts fixing, as him and his friends are fixing the chandeliers.
Why don't you sit down with us, Droop? We could have a drink.
Okay. Wait, did you drink that purple potion?
What purple potion?
You know the one that you took from me and promised to drink? Are you lying?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
tap.
really gonna drink it?
I'm gonna look at this. Look at him and tap the side of my nose.
I don't know what that means.
Droop. Don't worry about it. I will wait. I will eventually. I have not yet.
Well, I mean, since we're here, we can have some drink.
Yeah, you can drink it right now.
There you go. Let's do that.
I think we
I'll get me
know
some.
that
I'll get me
drinking.
some whiskey. You can drink that purple shit. I'll go over to the bar.
And the big guy comes up to you and it's like, if Droop's giving you something to drink, you shouldn't drink it.
No, I'm quite aware. Thank you.
Oh, but you should drink it.
I may, just not inside, and not when I don't want to.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get in trouble with Krista.
Well, you don't seem to
Have
be
you been
too
in
worried
trouble?
about that.
No, I don't get in trouble with Krista. And you see the big guy just like looming over you guys, just like, huh.
Uh,
Can we help you?
Oh, well, I'm just here to make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
Well, I appreciate that, but we're here now, so
Oh, okay, I'll just go over there then and keep watching. Walks over to another table and just stands there and just watches you.
Wonder if he's related to Barthen.
Uh,
No, I think he was like one of the one of those. What were they called again? The Red Brand.
Oh.
And Krista, in her words, said that she would whip them into shape, and I guess it worked, cause they're like super nice now. And
Nice.
yeah,
Nice is a word for it. I would have gone with depressed.
no,
Oh,
I think they're pretty happy. And see all of the rest of the four what you now know as the Red Brand are like controlling the other customers.
Hmm.
They're like, no, no, please don't do that.
Well, you seem to have quite a reputation here, Droop.
I don't know what you mean, but sure.
Well, the people seem to be entertained by your performance.
Oh yeah, that was fun, and I landed it.
You did. It was very impressive. What else have you been up to today?
Ah, well, I did go visit Barthen because I felt kind of bad
Oh,
about
that's...
blowing a shop up,
You should.
so I didn't help him fix it. But you said not to go and blow anything up, so I've just been sleeping.
Sleeping and swinging from chandeliers.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna stand up and go up to the bar.
Okay. And Krista looks up at you. I.
Is there anything on the menu for food tonight?
Anything on the menu? You should really go to Toblet. You want more of a meal rather than a snack.
I am an elf. I just need a snack, really.
Right. Well, we have some bread with meat in the middle of it.
Sure, why not?
Droop said you could really call them burglars because I don't know what he meant, but apparently they were a steal for the price that you get. But it's Droop.
God damn it.
right. Well,
Right.
we'll also get
That's
some
it.
drinks as well with that, Grista.
Ah, the org.
How you doing,
Hi.
man? Let's go with whiskey. That was some good stuff you gave us. Isn't that right, Linmar? we getting along. So, well, I'll get 2 bottles of that. Gonna have
Okay.
we'll do a guys' night out. How about that, Linmar? Let the ladies do their lady things.
I
I'm
despise
here
you.
too.
Oh, Blue! Hey, Blue! Come on
You
out. We're
want
gonna
two
have a
entire bottles?
make that 3. Wait, how
Three?
much are they?
Three entire bottles of whiskey.
How much are they? I'm pretty sure on cash.
Well, if you want three entire bottles of whiskey, entire bottles, and starts counting in her head. Oh God, I don't know the price of alcohol here. I'm gonna fucking look it up. Fuck.
I'm trying to.
Sorry, Blue. I didn't see you over there. You gonna be participating in the drinking?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
Linmore. I heard a rumor like I don't know. This probably just from the southern part of where I came from, but I heard some elven people can hold liquor.
You already sound drunk and you haven't even. A bottle hasn't even touched your lips. Ugh.
You
No, I'm
want
not.
you?
I don't know if you're gonna need 3 whole bottles. I mean,
I
Droop,
mean,
you
just in
still got.
case.
Okay, Droop, you still got your what? Huh, where is it? I can't read.
Oh, that dwarven brandy?
Yeah, you still got it?
Yeah.
Want to finish it?
Uh, sure. Do you wanna give them some?
Yeah, why not?
And Grista says that she won't be able to give you 3 bottles of whiskey. She'll give you 1
All right, let's go with
for
one.
5 gold pieces.
5? All right, let's do that then.
And I will take those burglars or whatever Droop calls them.
Yeah, they're really a steal and they're super good.
There you go, Grista.
I'm doing well.
Well, that's good. It's good to hear. Would you like me to play a little ditty around here?
Sure, if you're up to it.
All right, I'll play before I get too messed up. And
I liked your previous one, so let's see if you can continue the streak.
let's hope so. Alrighty,
Performance check. Are you gonna do this before you start drinking or after?
let's do it before. Before
Okay. Mm.
romance.
I could hear the disappointment in Ron's voice.
I know.
I want you to blow up.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh.
I would have taken that.
Ooh.
Drinking.
Ooh, that would have been bad.
And of course, I have a
Yeah,
cloth
people are
out.
liking it. People are liking it. The loud's getting not loud. The sound's getting louder. The loud's getting sounder.
The boots couldn't buggy.
Yep. And who Droop will offer you guys the flask of dwarven brandy.
Oh, all right. Who's taking the first shot?
I take out mine as well, so then we can all just share.
All right.
I'll take the first one. Why not?
Yay!
Don't get all droopy, Linmar. Come on, loosen up.
Me.
Yeah, that's Droop, not you.
Yeah.
Linmar gives him a look of pure, like, daggers. Just. And takes a swig of, let's say, the dwarven brandy.
Wouldn't be the first time someone gave me those eyes.
You take a swig. Everybody takes a swig.
Take us. I'll shoot.
Yeah.
I'll shoot mine. Yeah.
Okay. All of you roll me Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Just from 1 swig.
Fuck.
Droop drank his like a champ.
Tati,
Dang.
did you roll now one?
Yep, I rolled that.
Ooh, blue.
Yeah,
Tw-
for
top
once.
20. Droop rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn. So I guess like malicious is really only for Droop.
Oh.
Knew it.
All right. Linmar, you start hiccuping a little bit. This stuff is fucking strong. As soon as you drank it, your nose, your windpipe, everything burned. You managed to force it out. Blue, you've gotten a taste of this before. It's fine. Droop
Linmar.
wigs it all down. Vati, this shit fucked you up. Like you've been drinking before, but it is the strongest shit you've ever drank.
Oh fuck.
Would I get to them around this time?
Uh, you would enter around the time that they drank everything, that they took the first shot of the brandy.
And Vati just
And
looks fucked up.
Vati looks fucked up. He stumbles out. He stumbles off of his chair, and Linmar and Blue, you manage to catch the bottle of whiskey before it drops to the ground. But Vati, you're like on the ground right now. Everything is fucking spinning.
Oh fuck, that's some hard stuff. Oh,
All of you guys just hear.
Mm.
And Droop goes, you know what? I think we should make a contest.
Yeah, well, what's the matter, Linmark? Can I hold you?
No, Vati, you're
Can,
slurring all of your words right now.
can I, mm.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should have a contest to whoever stays up until the end, or whoever is the last one to drop, and they'll get just kind of digs around in
Oh,
digs around in his pants. They'll get
now,
ooh, they'll get this red potion from me.
no, Linmark's pot poop.
Hmm. Looks over at Vati. Why not? Seems like a
Yeah!
fun
Hi, Lilith!
Hi, Droop.
Hold on, I forgot to change the music. I should change this. Jesus, it's not the right.
Well, let's come up, sit down over here.
No, no, I think there needs to be at least one sober person to
I'll
take
be
you
a
all home tonight.
Linmark.
No, Lidmar's drinking too. I'll stay sober. For tonight.
Oh, come on.
Linmark does
doesn't
not
sound like a
typically
good
drink.
idea. You know what's a really good idea? If you drink with us.
Well, I'll drink with you another night when someone else is sober.
Why?
Dang.
You
That's
party
no
with
fun.
everyone and be a
Mhm.
part of the group. I mean, we
Yeah.
almost died together, right?
That's the point.
Oh,
So-
not really.
I mean, nobody really dies here in Christus pub. And
Right,
then
but
you turn over to that one guy who seems to be watching all of you, and he like starts sweating.
right, but Grista can't take you all home.
No, but they can. And he's like,
Bro,
he points at a guy who's just watching you, and he's like, "Oh, no, we really have to go home ourselves."
See, I'll drink with you another night.
And Grista looks at that guy, and the guy catches her glance, and he's like, "Oh, well, we can make a short little detour."
You can help me with the four of them.
Oh, well, there's 5 of us, so we can carry all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you.
just lay me down at the doorstep.
Yeah, you see? They can do it.
Well, I have something to do later tonight, so.
Like what? Like be all moody and dark and sneaky, like Linmar.
She's more sneaky than me.
He's saying this as he's pouring all of you shots right now,
Yeah!
including you, Lilith. He even poured one for you, Vati.
Yeah!
Oh no.
Wait,
Vati,
think-
you've been saying this while you're on the floor.
well, it's.
Are you good, Michelle?
No, I know. She's trying to reply to Drew. She's just like, it's something I have to be sober for.
Oh.
Like what?
Stuff, Drew.
That's that sucker.
She's
Well,
always
why do you
the
gotta
same.
poop on the party?
She's always the
Even
same.
Linmar's going to do it.
I don't know.
What the fuck is a history save?
Wait, history save?
Not history save, history check. I looked up at the constitution save above that because I thought you guys rolled something.
Oh, no. What was that, Linmar?
You're always
Can I
this
insight
way.
her?
Inside who?
Lilith.
If Lilith wants to hide it.
It's not high. I guess I'll. Wait, what was it that Linmar said? People keep talking over you.
Linmar
Sorry,
just said
Linmar.
that you're always that way, referring
Oh.
to being sneaky.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh,
Michelle, you gotta tell her.
tell her.
I don't have to tell her. I mean, yeah, she has something to do later. You don't know what.
Boo!
Boo. Tell her.
Boo.
know that.
Boo.
Boo.
Come on, Lilith, why you gotta poop on the party?
Yeah, pooper. Drunk, come here. I can't feel my arms.
Drunk Vati is Jester in real life.
What the
Mhm.
fuck is that?
Vati's still on the ground.
What?
He's
Drip,
like flailing around on the ground.
I can't feel my arms, Drip.
No, that's okay. That's
I
Blue
know.
and I had this before, and that seems like a common occurrence.
I know. Give me the drink. I can't drink it myself.
Okay, without you, Lilith, then bye. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Linmar, you can drink mine for me.
No. You have
You
to
take a
join
shot.
us.
You take a shot, Linmar.
I will wait for Lilith to take one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
God, this is
Blue.
main drunk.
Blue Constitution save. Droop will also roll another Constitution save. Vati, roll a Constitution save with disadvantage, and also you are now counted as poison.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh dang.
The hell you mean
You're,
poison?
you're still poisoned, but you drink this one at the very least on the ground. Surprisingly,
The bottle's still in my mouth. Oh.
it's not a bottle; it's a shot glass.
Whatever.
Linmar is just staring.
shit, Droop. Very good, very good.
Linmar's just staring at Lilith holding one shot glass out towards her and holding the other one.
I'll be right back, and then I'll drink with you.
Yeah.
I'll set down the glass
Yeah!
at the empty chair across from me. Right. and then
I'll walk outside the inn real quick.
Okay.
Would you like
Meanwhile, on the inside,
Linmar, drink, drink, drink.
and then as he starts chanting this, you hear other customers around just like turn over to you guys and just go drink, 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 drink.
Shut up, and I'll drink.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
It's hard to be drunk, Linmar.
You're a mean drunk, dude.
Ooh, ooh, very nice. Okay. So Blue, Linmar, and even Droop, this second shot burns more than the first shot.
Ugh.
Like, well, you guys are underage, so you wouldn't know the taste of vodka.
I mean, what do you mean?
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
yeah, I wouldn't know the taste.
no. You idiot! I was saving you.
I mean,
No, but like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
whenever you
thinking that, but
whenever you smell it, it's like like that immediately.
It's not even pleasant anymore.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's straight up like that. There's sweetness to it, but it's mostly that.
mm.
Like it's a really good drink. You can't really explain it. It's super fucking powerful, but it makes you want to drink more.
This is foul. And
Yeah, it's didn't get that way, but I guess we're just waiting for Lilith.
Okay, we're gonna cut to Lilith. Really abruptly.
I'll go outside and I'll use the sending stone
Mm-hmm.
to contact Bergal.
Ah, yes, we are now playing Stardew Valley.
Is that really Stardew Valley music?
No,
Oh, okay.
by tabletop audio.
Okay.
Country.
Actually, let me switch it to Forest Night so that it sounds better. Yeah, there we go. Because everything's quiet outside. All right.
and a reverend still on your shoulder, B2 Dubs,
Yeah.
Okay.
or head, or wherever he's perched at the moment. Boob? No.
No,
What?
head.
I know, I just imagine it like you can't really perch on a boob like vertically, right? So I just imagine him like
Well,
horizontally
it depends on how,
horizontally on the boob.
it
Just like
depends on how large chested the person is, I guess, but Lilith is not. Like a
No.
size G or some shit. So
Let me imagine just horizontally gripping on your boob. just
no.
Oh, that's terrible, actually.
Oh
just
my
hor.
god.
Okay. What are you doing, Lilith?
I don't have to say it out loud, right? It's just like mentally to the sending stone.
Let me see. Because it is the sending spell.
Mm-hmm.
Anya.
Why are we getting drunk like this?
I love it, guys. Good job.
The hell you talking about, Limar?
I don't feel safe.
That's me.
It is verbal. You send a short message of 25 words. The creature hears the message in its mind.
I don't know how to do perspective and drawings. Peggy, help.
Yes.
How does one do perspective and drawings?
It is verbal, so you do have to say it out loud.
Okay.
Whoa. Did the thing not send?
What
Oh,
thing?
did
Oh,
it send Peggy?
No, it didn't.
I forgot to
Cause
even send it. I just put guest floor plans and I was like, oh shoot.
yeah, guess floor plans, and then I see the guy on the floor.
I can't help because I don't know how to do perspective either.
Peggy, shut up. Okay, I guess I'll say to the stone. Hello.
You can whisper it.
Yeah, I'll whisper it to the stone. Let me see how many words this is. Okay.
God, I look in the Discord chat for 1 second.
Oh wow.
Peggy.
I'll say
Yeah.
This is Droop.
No, that's you.
Oh, no, I'm the one on the
Oh,
floor in the
that's
first one.
horrif. I hate that. Oh my god.
Kirby suck. Oh, well, there's not. Oh, the picture's making me busy.
I already thought you had it prepared, Michelle. Goddamn.
I do have it prepared.
Okay.
I thought you were
Um,
talking about me. Jesus.
no, I'll just say Brigol. It's Criella. I got a standing stone from Linen. Can you keep me updated on Heinrich Avilian's movements? I think that's 17.
You added that. I think that's 17.
No, I didn't say that.
Gotcha. Okay.
19 words.
Wrong. I need to type it. Hold on. What'd you say?
Do you want me to
Send
just send it
it.
to you?
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
There we go. Total.
19.
No. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. With, I think that's 17.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. I gotta pin it. Oh god, why do we have so many things pinned, Michelle?
You're the one who's been pinning everything.
That
Oh.
does sound like you.
Does sound like me, but hey, I am her DM.
Half the things pinned are songs.
Half the other half is D&D shit.
That's true.
It's cool that you'll pin songs. I approve.
Ooh, what is this? Trying to draw my room?
That's
Remy,
good.
Remy, it's connect the dots, Remy, and you missed the dots.
Remy, do you use a ruler?
No.
I think you should.
Damn.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not anything mean. It's just the lines are a bit bendy.
Well, yeah, there you go. I
Damn,
am
Remy, she called you a
freehanding.
bitch.
She called you a
I'm
bitch.
sorry, but
Called
it's just
you
I use
a
a
bitch.
ruler and it helps a lot.
I mean, I'm too
You're a
lazy to use a
You,
ruler. I'm
you're a
just
you
trying
and
to
your
get the
fucking
bendy
general
bitch.
lines.
idea.
Bendy ass lines, bitch.
Oh, that's
Use a bitch with your bendy ass line.
Y'all
so
kept
nice.
complaining about my room design, so I'm trying to show you what I want.
Bendy ass line.
I'm assuming those are your windows.
It's the doors to the balcony.
We don't have balconies.
Okay, balcony, window, same thing. You jump out of it. Uh,
Wait, what?
what?
looks like a catwalk.
No, remember we decided on no balconies for individuals.
Yeah, it's the walk around balcony.
No.
No, but that's on the library side.
What?
We'll talk about it later.
What?
We decided the balconies would be at the window side, looking over Fandolin, and also uh library side behind the backyard.
Oh. Well, that's incredibly lame. I wasn't there for that decision.
We were what? We decided
So we
that.
don't have balconies outside our rooms?
No.
Well, then that ruins my drawing.
Sadness. Yes, I'm sorry, Remy. That is how
No,
it is. It is how it is. Sorry, Remy. It just looked like Daffy Duck.
You look like Daffy Duck.
Okay.
What does that mean?
No, the balcony or what would be balcony doors and then the platform look like Daffy Duck.
Oh, I see. I see.
You see it?
I see it now.
Okay. So, Lilith, what are
Mm-hmm.
you gonna do afterwards? Just go back in?
what the
Jesus.
fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm
The gods
sorry.
have
I'm
answered.
sorry.
Wow. What was that?
We're so professional.
Oh yeah, there wasn't music, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Because I cut it out because I thought Lilith was gonna come back in. What was
Jesus,
that?
that was so fucking loud.
What
I'm
was
sorry.
what was
Sorry.
that?
David was texting because he was like, "Hey, help!" And I was like, "Okay." And then I accidentally pressed the call.
Okay. So what are you doing, Lilith?
That was so loud. Does he not reply back?
Oh, right. Sending stuns.
You've been waiting for her when she's been waiting for you.
God, I totally forget about how sending stuns work. Because I was thinking the other one where he just leaves.
Send a message. Hi, leave a message.
Email. I have to change the music now again.
Why are there no balconies? I'm
On the
bothered.
other side. I even drew it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now. That's, my room was kind of revolving around. Okay, well.
Just poke a hole.
Revolving around one balcony in the room.
I mean, you saw my Daffy Duck. It's front and center, my dude.
I can't do a Daffy Duck impression. Hold on, I'm looking at it.
I can't right now either. It's bad.
Okay. God, sending stuff. Fucking hate this spell now.
It's a great spell. Good way to annoy your DM. Here we are trying to be drunk and Lilith's doing backstory stuff.
God, Brigal was loud last time, so I don't know how loud it's going to be this time.
Was he loud?
Yeah, remember your ears were like, ow. Okay.
I don't remember, but okay.
Yeah. Hey, Lilith! Not Lilith. Kriala! Damn it.
It's too aggressive.
A sending stone, eh? I thought you weren't really supposed to have one of those.
You
But anyways,
really supposed to
Heinrich
have.
Villian's movements, I'll have to go and
You're
check.
way over 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shh, I am the DM.
You're like 5 words over 25 already.
Did you not write it out before?
Smite him, DM. Smite him.
Please
I would-
don't.
It's my game, guys. Okay. But yeah, that's ascending.
That's all he sent?
Yeah, he has to go and check.
Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Now I have to go drink.
Peer pressure, we love it.
Yeah.
I'll sigh and go back into the
God,
tavern.
put your music over and over again.
There she is.
I told you she'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, you
Alright
already
then.
drank your shot, so I don't have to drink mine.
Yours is still waiting for you.
That's right
You can
there.
drink it.
I don't know what you said. What'd you say?
I said, well, you could drink it.
I could, but why would I? That one's for you.
Drink, drink.
You're done with your thing that you needed to do, right?
What?
You're done with your thing that you needed to do.
Yes.
Drink, 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 drink.
Oh, God. Alright. Here we go. I'll take a seat before I drink.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I guess I'll drink. And we're gonna get attacked tonight. Just watch.
No, the DM wouldn't be doing that.
Yes, he would. Yes, he fucking would.
No, he's a nice DM.
Right. Okay, I'll drink it.
Constitution saving throw. It's your first shot. So this shit fucking burns. You're tipsy. You're on the verge of being drunk.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah, she did it.
This is not good.
One more. One more.
One
As you
more.
start pouring around.
You
One more
guys should all
round.
drink one more too.
That's what we're doing.
Oh boy.
Listen,
Well, two more for you, Lilith.
No, no.
You
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, you have to catch up to us.
He pours
No, I
one.
don't.
He pours one for you.
Can Rock-
Cheers.
Swigs it.
Cheers, I guess.
this is vile, and I'll throw it back.
Yep, I Lilith will drink too.
There you go. Constitution saving throws.
Oh my god.
Vati with disadvantage.
No.
There it is.
Shit. Oh.
Aw.
Well,
So
Damn. Damn, you guys. Okay. Linmar, before any of you guys drink, Droop was the one to drink first, and you see him as soon as he gulps it down, he falls backwards off his chair, asleep.
Oh,
lightweight.
Vati, as soon as you drink it, the world goes black. Lilith, as soon as you drink it, the world starts spinning around you. You see two people drop beside you, and you're like, oh my god, is this poisoned? As you fall back onto the ground, and your eyes
Wait.
close.
Wait a second. I only had two.
weak sauce.
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
Yeah, but he rolled a 4 earlier, and all he got was disadvantage on the next one.
And he is poisoned.
I'll take the
But
poison
he's
over being.
he's lost already.
I'll take the poison over being passed out.
You got
And
a constitution of 0.
Vati just wanted to keep on drinking. That's why he kept on drinking. He technically should not have if this was an actual competition. Linmar and Blue, you see these three people pass out. You look at each other. You look at your drink. and when you look at your drink, you're like seeing it swirl all around you, and you look at each other's faces again, and Linmar, you see Blue as Lilith, and then switch to Vati, and then mix of all three. Blue, you see Linmar, mix of Reverend, and then Linmar, and then it's Linmar with an owl body, and then it's an owl head with a Linmar body, and then it's a Reverend outline, but you know, you guys know like annoying orange, how they have the eyes and the
Oh
Yeah.
my
face on it.
god.
So it's just
I
an
hate
owl
it.
head with that as with Linmar's face pasted onto that. And
You
both
funny.
of you, blackout.
Oh,
Ah.
with a 16, dang.
Sorry, the Constitution saving throws were increasing by 5,
Oh my
Oh.
god, that's why.
starting from 10.
Oh, dang. If I roll the net. Oh, dang it. Oh well.
Yeah, I
We're
was
gonna
I
wake
thought
up.
Droop almost rolled a natural 20, but it stopped on a 14.
Aw. He could have won.
He could have won.
We're gonna wake up and we're gonna all be duct taped and I'll be
Krista's
dead.
here, we'll be fine.
No, but I think that's a good way to end the session.
Oh, so you could plan
And
something
it
for
was
us.
it was
So
a
you could
short
plan
one.
something happening
It
to us.
was a short one. Fuck sending. Why did I ever give you a sending thing?
uh-huh.
Continue
Uh-huh.
playing.
No. That's a good way
Oh.
to end it. I'm sorry.
I didn't get
I
to be
like that
drunk
ending.
Linmar. I was looking forward to be drunk Linmar, but I passed out before being able to be drunk
Yeah.
Linmar.
Yeah, you did.
I was looking forward to having conversations with Drunk Lilith, but no.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
okay,
Yeah,
thank
let's continue.
But no, we're all passed out.
We're
Now
passed
we
out.
wake up again.
you. You guys want to actually still continue?
No, if you're not ready, then it's fine.
No, if you guys want to continue, I can at least bring you guys into your house. Yes?
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys
down.
actually want to have a drunk talk?
Sure.
with each other?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. Last
Okay.
like 10 minutes or something. I don't know.
Okay. Actually, then let me change the music.
Oh, it's gonna be some clown shit.
Dun, 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 yeah.
What is this? Oh, that would have been better than the country, than the tavern music.
Oh, I think it's if you want clown music, I think it's called fire lamps, firework lamps or something. Something
Why
with
would we
lamps.
want clown music?
Because this is probably what it's gonna turn into.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, there. You guys
Oh
remember this
no.
music?
I fucking knew it. I told you we were gonna get attacked.
A dragon comes over you guys.
Say, I'll come back later.
Okay. How about this? Ah, blech. I don't like that one. I'm just gonna do this one. That's softer in the background.
It's really quiet. I'm gonna turn it up.
I can turn it up.
Well, it's okay. I can adjust it. I have my music volume really low.
Cool. So, eventually, you guys black out. And next thing you know it, you guys are in front of Trisander Manor, just dumped on the floor. And it is pitch dark right now.
Knew drinking was going to be a bad idea.
I don't know what you're
No,
talking
the way that you're positioned is Linmar, you're actually using Droop as like a body pillow. Uh Lilith and Blue, you guys are like making a circle with your bodies. So Lilith, you're using Blue's legs as a pillow, and Blue, you're using Lilith's leg as a pillow. And Vati, you're face up on the ground right now. But on your face is Reverend.
This is, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lightweights.
Oh god.
You guys are a bunch of lightweights.
You're one to talk. You've passed out first. What do I get? I think I won.
You won. I saw you. I saw you and Reverend. Never mind. It was uncomfortable.
Are you Blue or Lilith?
Blue.
I'm right here. What are you talking about?
She's a blith.
Oh, hi, Droop. Why am I holding
No.
on to you?
No.
This is weird. I'm gonna try to stand up.
No, I want a blanket.
I'm also gonna get up or try to.
Well, if Lilith's
You know
gonna
what?
move, I gotta move.
Okay. So as you guys get up and try to reach over to your bed, I want you guys to roll a series of dexterity saving throws for me.
God.
First, let's start off first series. Everybody roll dexterity saving throws.
Come on.
Oh,
14.
come on, Blue.
Guys, we are now in an obstacle course to get to your guys' route. Okay, Drew, let's do this. Ooh, natural 20. Why is this dice only work for Drew? Wow. Great job. Oh, wait, no, technically you guys are still poisoned.
Yeah,
Because you haven't slept.
disadvantage.
Yeah, so it is.
Doesn't change your
Sorry for
thing very much.
Sorry for not reminding you. But that's how it is. That is a 10 for Drew. Okay. I'm gonna pull up this sheet. Okay. So Lilith, that's a 10. Blue, that's a 9. Vati, that's a 4. Lindmar, 26. Okay. Lindmar, you start getting up. Going up the stairs is fine. Do you feel drunk right now? No, I think it's gone past. You think. Blue, you're on all fours, crawling towards the stairs, up the stairs, past the library. Lilith, you're stumbling around, trying to grab hold of these stairs.
I want to imagine that I trip, that Lilith trips and grabs Linmar's foot or something.
You kind of actually used Linmar as a way to help you. Like Linmar's walking up the stairs and you grab his foot and he's dragging you up the stairs. Droop, you actually see him get down on all fours and walk along the stairs rails. He was like trying to balance himself like a cat walking up on the stairs rails, except it's not like a cat. It's like a monkey that's gripped on the rails, but its posture is like a scared cat, like an angry cat where its back is arched up. He's like that right now. Vati, you're on the ground, just slithering. You're trying to slither up the stairs, but it's not working. So you figured maybe you could roll up the stairs.
Like you did in the We've Tour.
Exactly. But that's not working. So eventually you kind of grab the rails and pull yourself up bit by bit. Now to get up the wizard's tower, roll another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, right, because there's no. Oh,
Disadvantage.
why did we design this?
Wow, Linmar, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Vati is getting fucking worse and worse.
As I'm rolling up, I throw up on myself.
Linmar, it's fine. Everything's fine, right? You stumble a little bit, but you're managing to get a hold of yourself. It would have been really bad if you stumbled off the wizard's tower. Lilith, you're like, okay, this is the wizard's tower. If I fall, I die. You start like you use
Could
all
I
of
be
your
using Linmar as like a help help.
Kind of, but Linmar shook you off eventually. But this time, you're looking up at the stairs, and you use both of your hands to grab the middle portion that's the stairs are connected to, and the outer wall, and you're kind of like spider climbing up the stairs. If you get my drift,
I don't, but
you're
sure.
you're basically an X in the middle of the stairs. Your hands are on both walls, and your feet are on both walls, like that. Trying to
That is
really focus.
that doesn't sound efficient.
Blue, your back is arched. Your claws are digging into the stone right now, and you just kind of for all of your feet are on the floor, and you're just kind of crawling between Lilith's legs.
I rolled a better.
And you see Linmar, because you're starting to get sober-ish, but you see right beside you as you're walking up the stairs, this shadowy figure crawling up beside you. So basically, think of like the Grudge walking up, like crawling up beside you, and you eventually see Blue. However, you see Blue doing a back bridge. Her belly is up to the sky right now. That's how she's been walking up the stairs. Vati,
Terrible.
Vati, this shit is fucking terrible. You managed to pull yourself up the first set of stairs, but this second set of stairs, what even is this? It goes twisty and turny, and you don't even know. So you kind of just lay there at the bottom, just giving up. You try to roll upwards, slither upwards. You even tried to crawl upwards, but somehow you were crawling downwards. So you just kind of give up by that time and just pass out at the bottom of the stairs.
I slowly slide down.
Yeah, your face is face down on the floor right now. I'm gonna roll for Droop. I forgot to roll. Oh dear God. Droop rolled a natural 2 with disadvantage. That's still better than Vati, honestly.
Aw.
Okay. So, Vati, as you're face down on the ground, you feel something step on you, and you kind of like look up, and you see Droop doing like front flips above the stairs, but like he's only front flipping one stair at a time. And you see him by the third step, he slips, falls, his head hits the stairs, and he just stays there.
Aw.
Then it's dead.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically a Vati Jester. To get to your rooms.
Do we need to make a
Uh,
perception check to see which room we're walking into?
First of all, to get to your rooms, your doors, because you guys did you guys do? No, you guys didn't do the Emperor yet. Linmar was first because he passed the first set of the first trial. Linmar, I want you to roll me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Oh God. Ugh.
How the fuck do you open this door? This is the
Did you
main
go
door,
to?
you guys. This is the main door that you guys have. So, Blue, by the time you crawl your way up the stairs, you see Linmar just standing in front of the door. He's not even grabbing hold of the knob of the handle to push it open. He's like trying to put his hand between the crack, trying to open it like that.
I don't
just-
remember
He's
a
just standing
door
there so
being
confused.
here.
So Blue, since you're up there, I want you to roll me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
She's already stupid. Okay. My intelligence check or saving throw?
Check.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
You start crawling up there, but
I'm
you've
not the
gotten used
door.
to
Don't use me as the door.
you've been so used to crawling just bridge wise, like grudge kind of crawl with your belly up into the air, that you kind of forget to stop and you slam your face right against the door. And Lilith, you get up there, you're safe. You're safe for now. You can't fall anymore. You've gone past the stairs and you look up just in time to see Blue slam her face into the door. I want you to roll me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Oh my god, how hard is it to open a door?
And this time you see Linmar using both of his hands. Like whenever you're trying to pry a door, you're trying to pry a door. You know how you're trying to pry a door, like open like sliding doors, right, Remy?
Yeah.
How you kind of like
Grab the
slide
side and
down.
slide
Yeah, grab the side,
sideways.
and that's what you're doing. You're trying to pierce your hands through the slits, and then like force your way in like that, even though they're push doors. Lilith, you start walking towards Blue. Blue, Blue has just slammed her face against the door, and she kind of falls on her back. As she falls on her back, her legs trip over your legs, and you trip over Blue and slam your face against the door. And Linmar somehow trying to slide these push doors open works because it opened up. As Lilith, your face slams into the door and the door opens up.
Nice.
So all three of you are now in the. I'm gonna show you guys right here
Oh my god. Ow!
in the common area. Are you okay,
Yeah.
That
Michelle?
hurt. That hurt a lot.
What'd you do?
She slammed her face in a door.
Oh, I thought it was actually Michelle on the outside.
Oh wow.
No, because Michelle on the outside stubs her toe all the time.
No, I don't. That's Peggy.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I don't. Just the
Just the binky.
I
Okay.
open the door.
Somehow, by sliding it open.
God.
Now, starting with Linmar again. To choose your right room, I want you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage. This should be easy for you.
You say that.
Not one, not one.
13. Okay. Okay. You enter into your right room.
I will pause in the doorway and
What?
watch the others.
Okay. You pause at the door, watch the other is Blue. Roll me a perception check with disadvantage to enter into your right room.
well. God damn it! Oh
Nat
my
one,
god!
nat one.
Nat one it was.
Hell yeah.
I want you to. How do you want to do this? Do you want to roll a d6 or do you want to choose a number between 1 to 6?
Choose.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll use your token. Then Mario right there. Oh, I need to make it smaller. Do I need to make... Yeah, you're right there. Lilith, perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Natural one?
Not
Good.
bad. You walk in front of your door. You're like, I'm pretty sure I marked this. Oh God, why is Revan so big? Oh. There you go. You're right in front of your doors. And again, one last check. Well, 2 more checks. All of you roll me intelligence checks with disadvantage to open your doors.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Ah,
Oh god.
Mm.
Oh
Very nice. So Linmar, you're watching the rest of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see Lilith actually go up to her right door. But as soon as she goes up to her right door, she goes to grab the doorknob. Her face just slams against the door and she passes out. You look over to Blue. She's already been passed out. Somehow, somehow, you see her. She's passed out, but still trying to crawl underneath the door.
Ew.
And Linmar, you look back at your door and you see a shadow pop. Not kidding.
Oh God.
No, you look back at your door and you go to grab the doorknob this time, but then it's soft. It's a bit plump. Somehow you manage to grab Reverend, who was on your shoulder, instead of the doorknob, and you start using Reverend as a key into the door. Reverend bites your hand. You drop your quote unquote key. You try to pick it up. You try to pick up the pretend key on the ground and you bump your head against the door and pass out.
Yay.
And that's how you guys spent your night at Mandolin. First time back from Wyvern Tour.
Yay!
We suck at drinking.
Yeah, you do.
Pay for yourself.
Yay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do.
Let's wake up from our hangovers.
No, but I really think that's a good way to end it.
Oh,
This
that is.
probably is a good way, yeah.
I'm sorry for shorter session.
You're
Oh,
okay.
Shorter session.
Sure session. Thank you, Ryle, for being a good DM.
Am I?
Thank you for the session.
Really?
I
I
was
went over.
laughing.
I went over the limit of sending. So am I really?
Listen, I just like making fun of you.
So he's calling you a bitch, Rao.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him later. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. I'm sure it's
Send more,
neutral.
send more shadows.
Yeah, I'm going to get attacked and killed tonight, probably.
Man, that was a funny ass series of checks. Holy fuck, those 3 natural ones.
Oh my,
Just
that's
at the
ridiculous.
very end.
That's ridiculous.
Fucking Lilith just slamming her face into everything. Blue walking up like the Grudge and trying to crawl underneath doors.
I know.
And
I was not having it.
Vati just not making up any stairs at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
times,
poor,
good
poor
times.
Droop. By the way, those were the Dwarven Brandy from
Yeah.
back in Lost Mines of Phandelver, where you guys were at Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah.
And officially, well, you guys finished all of it now. There's no more.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
officially, it is a character who imbibes a glass of brandy regains 1 hit point, but a character who drinks 2 glasses within 1 hour becomes poisoned for 1 hour. I didn't really like that, so I was like, you know what? Let's just make it so that they get drunk. Just roll Constitution saving throws, and
Yeah.
if they drink 2, they're poisoned.
I kept that
Unfortunate.
part.
Yeah, I kept that part. You're poisoned for the night,
Hey.
but eventually you do guys get your sleep and a full rest. But you guys don't need to change anything because we didn't have any combat.
Mhm.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, Remy, about the balcony. It is the way it is.
Wait, yeah, okay, I need an explanation. So we don't have a balcony?
No,
We
the
do.
We
the
do.
balconies you see on the
Should we end the stream?
Oh yeah, okay. Thank
you
you for being here. If you were, if not, then you suck. But if you were, then you don't.
And there goes our 1 subscriber.
Okay, bye bye. We're having another one tomorrow. Come check it out.
For We are?
Wait, tomorrow?
Aren't we?
Yep.
Isn't the rest of assholes tomorrow?
Oh fuck! Right. Got so much D&D this week.
Yeah, it's a lot. Unless you decide not to last second, but we'll see. Anyways, bye-bye.